She was just there for the season.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Europe.
Yes, sir.
All right. Had some technical difficulties, man, but we are back again.
Could have kept Matt shit off.
Damn.
The whole part.
Damn.
It's gonna be one of them ones, man. Kenny T is in the building. OT is in the building.
Yerp. Y'all see the new seating arrangement? They had to put God in front of everything. Goddamn, me smooth as hell.
There was a weight capacity on this side.
Nigga, that's some $300 chairs, boy. Ain't got no goddamn weight limit on there.
The hate is crazy.
We cut the part off, baby.
Hey, if they got some weight on there, we need some money back. Yeah.
Straight up, my nigga.
He looked at the chair. They said, "You too big to ride this ride." Go sit on that couch.
We got a short man capacity. Right
Oh
here.
my God.
That's the real truth.
Go sit on that couch.
I was trying not to call my guy short, but you know, when you not over the 6 foot threshold, yeah,
I got 6 foot somewhere else.
boy.
Hold on, man. Okay,
Don't lie to these folks.
I am D Trill AC. This is another episode of the Krew Season Podcast, man. As you see, these boys on bullshit early. You hear me? Everybody good, man? What's up, man?
We Gucci, man. We Gucci.
Just ready to pod, man?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm actually ready to go drink.
What?
We got some things to talk about, man. So we're gonna jump right out the gate with just ignorance. Bandman Kevo. Not sure if y'all familiar with him. Popular YouTuber.
Yeah.
Became a millionaire, you know, based on, you know, it's a little bit of scamming here, a little bit of YouTube there, whatever.
Hey.
And yeah, so he was speaking about, you know, how he interacts with women. He said he don't mind paying for that ass, man. He said the most I paid was $12,000.
Yep.
He said you save a lot of time instead of taking them on dates, talking on the phone for hours. I'd rather just pay them and get it over with. End quote. And of course, you know, you caught a lot of backlash for that. So, you know, I want to get y'all take on it, man. Like, you know, once you get to a certain status, would you pay for the ass, man?
Nah, can't do it. Morally, can't do it.
Morally, I can't do it.
Can't do it.
Kenny said, "Shit."
And he said it depends on.
I'm saving time.
I can't do it.
We're working off efficiency right here.
Nah, it's like I'm fucking a robot. Nah, I can't do it, bro.
I just need to squeeze one off.
Like I
What's
don't
the
know
fee?
nothing about you, bro. I don't know nothing. Like, nah, I'm cool. You can have it.
Well, I mean, you know something about her. You know her shape.
That's
how she
it though.
look.
Man.
And I know why you here.
First name, nickname, Kiki.
Do you love me?
No.
Oh, you
Are
right.
you riding?
Whoa, what's
No. Y'all seen that picture of Wayne holding his money? That's how get them out of there. Like, nah.
Okay, so y'all saying that, well, everybody with Kenny saying that y'all wouldn't do it. Do y'all judge me and who do it?
Yeah, that's trick behavior. I can't do it.
Wait, hold on. How the hell did Kenny just...
I was trying to jump over.
Wait a minute. How was I thrown under the bus? I never said I would or I wouldn't.
Okay, so can you give an answer?
It depends on the situation.
So you're not opposed to it?
I'm not opposed to it.
Okay, so I was right.
If she down for it, hey. $12,000 is a lot of money. For
Yeah,
some
that's
pussy,
crazy.
though. I mean, golly.
What's the ceiling?
I know it probably wouldn't feel the same as well. Mm-hmm. So
Because it's not genuine interest there.
yeah, it's just like, oh. Well, maybe it might feel the same. I don't know.
Might feel better. Might be better.
So I'm saying, it's less work. Y'all both have an understanding. Like, I don't get, that's what half of these women want anyway. Y'all don't want no quality time with that man. Y'all want him to spend X amount of money for him to even think that he has a chance to sleep with her. So they might as well just do the transaction that way. We know why we both know why we here.
Can't do it.
So y'all know what I'm about to ask next, right? Mm-hmm. What is the ceiling on the amount of money?
I don't think you can put a price on that.
Super bad one. I'm talking about a 12 on the scale of 10. What's the highest y'all paying for?
She might have a Black Friday sale, you know. I might have caught on the right night.
Black Friday sale.
Hey, what's that? What's that?
$1 you call it.
$1 you call it. It's
I caught her stressed out.
She have a sale. I'm at the pass.
You got a pass on the sale?
You got $5 you call it? Nah, I can't. I don't want to hit it now. Shit.
It's Tuesday, you know.
Oh my god.
2 for Tuesday.
So the price do matter.
I mean, how big is your bankroll? From a billionaire, price don't fucking matter.
Yeah, Bam Man Kebo, he up millions.
I hear you.
Man,
So
shit,
I could be up millions, bro. I just can't do it. Morally, I understand the wisdom that he gave with it, but morally, I couldn't do it.
But what's the difference between that and men spending money in the strip club? Like
That's why I don't spend money in
throwing
strip club.
hundreds and thousands of dollars.
I don't know. That's the same.
I mean, what's the difference?
And you're not even getting a nut off that.
I mean, honestly, what's the difference if you're not dating intentionally, right? You're just out here single. You want to fuck people, right?
Throwing it away.
You still gonna go on a date? You gonna take on it? You want to take on a date now, or you just want to take on a $48 date? So now you want cheap pussy.
She might just like you.
Facts.
Okay, out of every woman you go on, she just gonna sleep with you right then and there. Now you really gonna feel some type of way about, oh, bitch,
You just might be
really
that
cheap.
guy.
If you that guy, if you handsome, come on now.
Might be that guy.
Come on now.
Come on, fam.
It
Been
might.
told a time or two that
Sometimes it don't take that much effort. But everybody else, they struggling out there.
Yeah, man.
We 30 years old. So be realistic now.
Man, realistically,
That's realistic.
Every woman that you talk to is not gonna need a date.
Nobody said every.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Let's be realistic here.
Okay, well,
More
give me a
times than not.
percentage.
More times than not, you're gonna go on a date with a woman before it.
Yeah, of
Would you
course.
say 55%?
Of course.
I say 65% of the time.
Oh, you talking about like generally across the board?
A good looking woman, 7 and above.
Okay.
Okay, but what about a handsome guy? Does the rule still apply there?
Just a handsome guy? Yeah, I think it still applies.
Still 60, 65?
I say 65% of a quality type woman.
Okay, quality. Okay,
Yeah.
see.
We're not
Switching
saying these 18, 20, 22-year-old woman that's, man, I don't want to.
So we're not speaking on
career fields.
We're not speaking on
certain career field of women.
Yeah.
low hanging
That
fruit.
you can finesse like that. But if you want a quality type of woman that you don't think that's slept with every type of dude, because you really don't want to fuck a girl that's slept with every type of dude if you're really out here dating, because then you run into all kind of diseases and whatnot or whatever kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? You just want a quality type of woman that you think looks good, handles herself good, and
Yeah, I'm gonna say I couldn't do it, man. Just ego alone, just wouldn't let me do it. That's just what it is, and I think a woman of quality, since we changed it, I don't think a woman of quality is gonna charge you, is gonna let you pay a flat out fee, because in her mind, her ego is involved, and her moral and her self worth is involved in that too. So she gonna feel like I'm just you know what I mean? Like, you just gonna drop the money on the dresser and get up out of here? Like, that's crazy.
Hey, I feel like once a
we in LA? Are we in LA?
Hey,
But I feel like once a woman accept money, like for real, like especially if it's on some shit like that, morally she has no moral code.
Yes.
No moral code.
I agree with that.
She does have a code. You need to at least give her some money instead of take me on a date. Because you're gonna spend money on a date anyway. And if you're a woman of quality, okay, let's say a woman of quality, like I said, you gotta take her on a date.
Oh,
you might
she
take
got
her
morals.
shopping. You still gonna spend bread. He said, you know what? Fuck it. If I'm still gonna spend bread, I'm gonna give you the bread. You buy whatever the hell you want. I just want to fuck.
No, I would rather.
Because at the end of the day, I still just want to fuck.
I hear you, and that's what most guys. That's just the playing field, right? But I would rather get to know you. You know what I'm saying?
For what
get
reason?
To know you a little bit. That's just the type of guy I am. I would rather.
For what reason?
So you want to have feelings when you?
No, I would
hitting
just
cheeks.
rather get to know you. Like I, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Is it gonna change you wanting to fuck it? Just get to know her.
no, it's not. It's not. It's not.
You should have said yes.
No.
That'd have made a difference.
No, because it's not. Because I just said before I even said all that, the end goal from all men, you do want to hit.
That's a fact.
You want to hit. That's
Yeah. So what's the difference between if it's not gonna make a difference
me
getting to know
paying
her?
for it, I'ma feel a certain way. I'ma feel like
It's ego.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'ma feel
That's a shot
crazy
to ego.
just
My ego
paying
says
for it,
I'm
and I
taking
don't
the
know
easiest route.
nothing. I don't know nothing about this woman. I don't know. I don't know nothing.
Even if she's crazy and dumb in the head, you still gonna fuck.
that's his niggas. That's how man. Come on.
So getting to know her wouldn't make a
You know what
fucking
I'm saying?
difference.
He walked you into a corner.
You thinking,
He walked you.
You thinking too deep though.
got you.
I'm not talking getting to know her deeply. I'm just saying
thinking too
get
deep
to
into
know something about this woman.
Like
you know
what?
I'm saying?
I know
Like
that her price is $5,000.
I can't do it. I can't do it. You might as well go spend all your money at the strip club.
and go to the back.
I can't do it. I can't do it, bro. That's why I can't spend money at a strip club. I can't do it.
$100 you call it is the title of this podcast.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
That's crazy.
Man.
I can't do it.
I don't knock it. I understand that people can't do it. Because it'd be
can't do
hard
it.
for me to do it too. But if it's like, man, I'm here in town. I ain't got a lot of time. And time to take you on a day. I ain't got to do all that. Pussy costs $5,000 and I got a lot of money.
You gonna leave it on the dresser or what you gonna do?
You leave us some poker chips.
You gonna peel it off?
I want to feel like it's raining on me.
But I'm going to wait till it's done. I'm going to be like Smokey.
Yeah, you try to flip it
40, 60, 80.
Smokey, that's $100.
I'll hit her with the movie
Stop
bills.
playing with me, man.
Hit her with the movie bills.
I mean, I don't knock it. But I mean, yeah, I understand what you said. I mean, it'd be hard for me to pay for some pussy.
Speak,
But
oh, man.
I would never say never.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Decision.
I've been to the strip club.
We know you done been to the strip
I done been to
club.
the strip club too. Shit.
Yeah. And
So-
I done seen throwing rent money in the strip club at some points, man. But that was a long time ago.
Long time ago.
Long time ago.
Long time ago.
If you met Otis in there, you probably broke him. Yeah.
She thought she did.
Look here, man.
Negotiate price like the flea market, boy.
Wait, $100 for a dance? Nah, get out of here. Get out of here. I want the chick with the bullet wound on her. How much she took?
He said, how about $30 for just one bounce?
He said he negotiated prices like the flea market.
Nigga
$30.
say 100? Nah, man.
That is wild.
If you just put your hand on my thigh for $10.
He said 100. No.
Get this nigga out of here. Security.
Nigga say, where's the one with the bullet hole in it? She taking $5.
Oh, man.
What
Come
the
on,
colored
man.
hair?
yeah. Color hair, she taking $2 dance.
Come here.
Y'all niggas is
Dance with her all
crazy.
night.
I'm not going to let y'all talk about
If I take her to the back, it's an extra 6.
Come here. Come here.
I'm not gonna let y'all talk about our exotic dancer fan base like that. So we're gonna keep this thing moving. But speaking of breaking men, DJ Mustard was in a situation with his ex-wife. Y'all know he recently filed for divorce. And now she's chasing, let me get the figures right, $80,000 a month in child support for their 3 kids. Now context, they dated for 11 years before the marriage. They met at 19 when they both had $0. He filed for divorce after 18 months and she signed a prenup. DJ Mustard's income was reported at $10 million in 2020. She wants $80,000 a month.
What's the term of that prenup, baby? He protected himself. He protected himself.
Depends on what was in the prenup.
Depends on what was in the prenup. But,
I mean, prenup's not a definite thing.
yeah, it's not a definite thing.
You know, but it's some type of protection. But I mean, hey, that's wild. You date somebody for 11 years and then, like, hold on,
And y'all
man.
both
18
at zero.
months.
I think
Hold
that's
on,
some
man.
bogus shit.
11 years you dated, y'all get married, and 18 months after you.
Yes.
That make all the sense in the world.
What?
That makes all the sense.
It does.
in
To
the
me,
world.
that's bogus.
It does. Because why did you wait 11 years?
Exactly.
Yeah, so why? If it took you 11 years, that means you definitely wasn't supposed to be.
Yeah, I don't fuck with it, dog.
But pretty sure he got pressured. It's been 11 years. She was on his ass. When we gonna do this? We got 3 kids. When we gonna do this? I'm tired of you, lead me on or whatever it is. Like, you know how the conversation
11
went.
years is pressure, bro.
You know how the conversation went.
11 years of pressure.
11 years of pressure.
There was pressure when y'all both was living on y'all knees.
Hey, he was
She
still.
was there with you.
He's still climbing.
Man.
Baby, you see this? Hey, I done made
That's
I done made
activity
2
to
mil
me,
more
bro.
than the year before. Now I done made 4 mil the year before. Now I'm up 10 years. We 5 years in. I'm up 10 mil now. I'm still climbing. I still got work to do.
And now he can't climb with you. That's what you saying? That's what you saying?
You know what it is too, is that the longer that you wait to get married, and it's not spoken of enough, but the longer you wait to get married, the more significance that it takes away from it.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you're young, y'all been in it, 1-2 years or whatever, and then boom, we get married. It still feels like y'all building, y'all rising to something. But when you wait 11 years, it kind of feels like, okay, damn, here, okay, you got it. It's like a letdown. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like this ain't okay, we gonna take this to the next level. Once you got a decade of years in with somebody plus, it's like we already in this already. We just really doing this because of optics or because, you know, you just want to do it and it's like, all right, forget it. You know, I love you. We can go on and get it done. Damn. But it's not a situation where, ooh, this is going to take us to the next level. What next level can you hit after you've been together 11 years?
That's crazy, fool.
Financially, you can make a big next level. But I mean, at the end goal, I mean, you know, every woman's dream is to get married.
Yeah.
So why would you hold that away from the woman that you love the most?
And you stayed with her 11 years.
11
She helped you
years
build
in,
your career.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I think happened though is because pretty early on into the relationship, he probably blew. And he was like, well, I don't want to get married and I'm about to be on the road. I'm about to be in the studio. All these women want me. I'm a millionaire now. So he thinking in his head, well, let me get this out of my system a little bit first. And then I'll settle down. Because that's a hard thing to do. They met at 19. Let's say they got married at 21 and then he had a record go platinum. And now he's DJ Mustard. Platinum selling, producer, women everywhere. That's a hard thing to juggle a relationship.
That's all fine and dandy, but you just laid up and had 3 kids with this woman.
Now that's the thing. That's the thing.
You can make whatever excuse you want. You still laid up and had 3 kids with this woman and led on to a lifestyle of, hey, you are my number one woman.
Right. And that's the thing, again, I'm not making excuses for him. I'm just giving you the mindset as to probably what he was thinking. What he should have did was just broke the relationship off. If I know that I'm about to go crazy, we've been together 2 years, 3 years, okay, cool. But let me explain something to you, baby. Marriage is not on the horizon right now. I got all of this I'm about to do. I'm going to let you go your way, I go my way, and then somewhere along the line, if we link back up, that's cool. But, you know, that is a hard ask of a 21-year-old man who just became a millionaire and who probably wasn't getting women before that money was coming, and now he's DJ Mustard. And now I'm about to freshly go get married at 21. 22.
Well, you're here now. She won 80,000.
Give it up.
That's 3 kids.
80,000.
Give it up.
Yep, she deserved it.
She deserved it.
She
I
actually
can't argue
deserved
that.
more than that.
80,000.
She was with you when you ain't had nothing.
It is a lot, though.
She was with you when you ain't had nothing.
10 mil.
He was with her when she didn't have nothing.
That is true. That is true. But I guarantee you they both was working. And his money was going to his craft. Her money was going to the household. I can guarantee you that.
I don't know.
I can guarantee you that.
I don't have no statistics.
Okay, we know how it go though. We know how it go though.
In this.
We know how it go.
I know. I can't say it go that way.
Okay.
Nope. She could have been taking all his money.
How much is child support supposed to be?
He was financing her lifestyle.
Like 15%?
She was just living
Later on, when he
she was
blew?
living off the DJ Mustard lifestyle.
But how much is it? It's like what, 15%?
I don't know what child support is.
I'm
not
I don't know what
Roughly.
state they in or what rules change.
They in Cali.
Oh, Cali ain't got no cap.
But that's not even 10%.
So that's not even 10%.
Yeah, but see, the 80,000 sound crazy, but if you break it down, he paying basically a little under $1 million a year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So if you making 5-10 million,
Right.
it's like, and she got your 3 kids. 1 kid, okay, that's a little. Hey, come on now. 3.
How old are the kids?
It's a great question. If I had to guess, pretty young.
I mean, under 11.
Gotta be.
How old are the kids?
All 3 of them. Hey,
Between 10, between 0 to
8
10.
Yep.
Gotta be.
Gotta be. Them kids young, bro. All of them young.
How old is DJ Mustard?
He about 31.
Yeah.
30.
Ooh.
All them kids young.
Yeah, he 32.
You 32? I wonder how old them kids is though.
Got with her at 19. That the mathing.
Yeah.
A year and a half, 11 years together before the marriage. That's 13 years.
80,000 is a lot of money for 3 kids.
13 years.
I'll take care of the damn kids if it costs that much. Then give me full custody.
Yeah, y'all know how it is.
Yeah.
The women are better fit to be.
According to the courts.
Yes.
But, you know, when you look at the stats, single dad compared to single
80,000
mom,
is a lot of money.
that's neither here nor there. That's a different conversation for another day. But prayers to all parties involved, man.
Sure.
We're going to, keep this thing pushing. Are you guys familiar with Blueface and Krishan Rock?
Yes. Unfortunately.
They basically the new age Ike and Tina for the people who've been living under a rock. You know, they started out at a reality show. Blueface had an OnlyFans reality show, which he had like 20 to 50 women in a house, and they were competing for his love, essentially. Right now, Krishan won this situation, and they done been rocking ever since. But you know, if you've been paying attention, they in a very volatile relationship.
You know,
fighting.
really quick, I never knew that. That's how they got together.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Blueface had a little show and but yeah, so she ended up, winning or whatever, obviously, so they together. And, so ever since they've been in the news for violence, man, where they fighting each other or they fighting somebody else. He recently, had a situation where he knocked her pops out because they came to press him because of the aggressive relationship that they got together. So it's just toxic. It's a bunch of drinking. It's a bunch of fighting. She recently hit him in the head with a glass cup, cut his head open. And recently they was on No Jumper. And, she was drunk. And she was a little too touchy. He was like, stop touching me. That turned into a whole ordeal in the middle of the interview. And they ended up catching that on camera. And that went viral. So after that, it was announced that they broke up. So Blueface came on there and said that they broke up, whatever. And he had some things to say about it. And in the process of this, she posts 3 pregnancy tests. All of them confirmed. So, she's pregnant. And now he's saying that the baby ain't his. He said she done had 10 meetups with 10 different dudes in the past month, and he can't guarantee that that's his kid, so he ain't claiming it until the DNA test is taken. She's saying that he the only one that she done been sexually active with. So I guess we're going to see. But this is more like VH1 reality show drama type situation, but we got a pod. We're dealing with relationships, so we got to cover it, man. What's y'all thoughts on Blueface Krishan situation?
Get it off the TV.
Mm-hmm.
You got people blaming
every
him.
Every platform there is, get it off.
Yep. I agree.
Bad for our community, bad for everything you could possibly think of.
No comment.
I'm honestly, I'm tired of it.
I'm with you.
I agree.
I'm with you. Somebody gonna end up getting hurt. You seen the other day?
Yeah, they
she knocked him upside the head with that bottle.
They already hurt.
But I mean, like, seriously.
Yeah, like, nah.
They already seriously hurt. Emotionally damaged, mentally damaged. They just 2 damaged people.
I'm cool.
One's both alcoholics, both bipolar, both don't need to be in the limelight.
Yeah, I'm cool on that.
Here's a question. What does that say about our community, the fact that their relationship is essentially championed? You literally have people saying, oh, man, it's too crazy. They got to stop this. But they can't take their eyes off of it. Every time a piece of content with them drops, it hits a million immediately.
Because we like violence.
Yep.
What does that say about us, man?
No, I'm just saying it's just only like a matter of time. That's really why people watch it. It's only a matter of time to see what else go on.
Yeah, you're saying people just love to watch car crashes. That's what you're saying.
Hell yeah.
And certain cultures like to paint the black community as violent nature too. So, I mean,
that's true.
Type of media tries to play into that sometimes too. A lot of the times, honestly.
Yeah.
People just like it. Like scary movies, violent movies. Like, it's a reason why a lot of them sell the way they do. Because people like to see that.
And I ain't gonna lie, I like violence. I can't lie to y'all. I like violence. But I don't like that type of, you know what I'm saying?
Domestic violence.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that at all.
Yeah.
So I don't even be paying attention to what they be having going on. I know it's dysfunction everywhere. Mm-hmm. So that's why I don't even pay attention.
Yeah, like on social media and stuff, you literally got people picking sides now. You got people saying that, Blueface is responsible for triggering her and turning her this way. And then you got people saying that she's just a reckless individual that comes from a traumatic family. And again, the other day when Blueface had to knock her pops out on the show, I think Zeus is the network that they show is on, which has another. There's a lot of shows on that network that's just about a bunch of dysfunction.
Terrible.
But yeah, so during that altercation, her pops, her brother, a couple of her sisters was pressing Blueface, and she just come from. You could tell they just ghetto, hood, ignorant. That type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's her upbringing, and she kind of always been on bad terms with them since a young age, and that's what caused her to kind of venture out on her own and even be in a show like that to begin with. So some people was blaming, like she's the toxic one, he's the toxic one. Me personally, I think they're both toxic, to be honest, and I think that relationship needs to end before somebody get killed, because eventually that's going to happen, or somebody going to do something crazy, then they're going to have to go do 20 years, 15 years in jail.
I am surprised they didn't seriously hurt that man when he hit his pops.
But wait,
his pops swung first.
There we go. He snuck him first. They was talking face to face. Now, mind you, like I say, it's Blueface standing with his back to the wall. They got her pops right here. Her brother standing to the side of him. Two of the sisters, they arguing with him, saying different things. Yeah, you toxic with my sister. You this, you that. Y'all need to. And Blueface like, y'all need to talk to her. She here. Why y'all pressing me like that? Like she won't. I tried to leave her. She keep coming back to me. And now, mind you, throughout this whole thing, Krishan Rock is standing in front of Blueface, trying to protect him from her family and this, that, and the third. And then as he's looking to his left, her pops right here swing off and hit the man in the face.
Okay, I didn't see that part.
Yeah.
All I seen was him knocking him out.
Yeah, so at that point, Blueface tried to, square up and mix it up, but the security rush in, break it up, and they pulling Blueface back. But some way or another, he got loose. And it's because it's a big-ass commotion. It's like 20 people out there. He got loose and got about a 20-yard head start and dropped up pops. Had him leaking. You know what I'm saying? So... yeah, it's just it's just a toxic situation. Like, how do you come back from that? Even if, let's say that they get in a relationship and go forward, how do you come back from that?
Hey, she ain't fuck with her family from the go, so
right. But
that's gonna be cool, bro.
But that right there just eliminated all chances of reconciliation, if I'm gonna be honest. Mm-hmm. So I think they just need to end that, man.
Now.
Yeah, but kids involved now. That's the thing.
If it ain't his, he good.
Yeah, but
Come on, man.
Yeah, I think it's his.
It's his, bro. Stop with that.
I mean, I didn't hear nothing. I could be wrong, but I didn't hear any allegations of him being like violent or abusive prior to that. If I could be wrong.
Prior to that situation with the pops?
No, with just the relationship.
Oh, okay.
But I said I could be wrong.
I'm not sure. I think I remember one of his baby moms coming out.
Caught. Oh, prior to him dating Krishan?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when his baby moms came out, it had some accusations, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. I don't know. It's just, I'm tired of it, honestly.
Well, let's keep it pushing, man. Let's stay on dysfunction. Have y'all heard about the passport bros? Hey, man, we got a party, man. This is what they send us.
Damn,
Can he say all he chooses about?
What they send us,
Shit,
man.
I'm on 12 News or what? Damn.
Let's stay on dysfunction.
More violence tonight.
Sound like we creating black
Negativity.
And on the south side,
and we gonna end with a little video of a kid getting some ice cream.
Right. We got, you know what I'm saying?
drive
Balance.
by.
It's all about balance, man. It's all about balance.
It's all about balance.
But in the meantime,
Jesus.
we are, in this YouTube
I
space,
understand. Come on, Passport Bros.
whatever the case may be, passport bros are a big thing in this space. Now, let me give a little context as to what a passport bro is for those who don't know. Apparently, there's a subset of black men who are fed up with the way that they are underappreciated in this country, or fed up with the way that, black women aren't as inviting to them, are difficult to date, and won't let them lead, things of this nature, right? So as a result of that, they've band together and said, hey, let's divest. Let's travel the country to countries like Thailand, to countries like Brazil, to countries like, to where the women are way more submissive and
So
they
they
talk
just-
back less.
They skipped over the white women and the Hispanics in America. They just went straight to, okay.
they said it's an American problem. It's a U.S. problem.
Yeah, they say it's
Okay.
a Western.
It's not just black women, it's America problem.
Yeah, it's a Western hemisphere.
But it starts.
Oh,
with,
okay.
But it starts with
the
mostly black women.
Yeah. So as a result of that, they have begun to quote unquote move out to these countries, and one of the main faces of it is a guy named Austin Holloman.
Can we giving our niggas some pub?
Well, I mean, we about to play a clip in which they gonna say his name. So, but again, he's like the face of this movement. I might use a 22, 23-year-old guy, young guy.
Don't know nothing about no.
Don't know
He's
what
married?
goddamn thing. No, he's not married. I think he was a barber.
He going overseas just to fuck.
That's not what he's saying. That wasn't his reason for going. He said his reason for going was to find a submissive woman, because it's hard to find that in this Western culture. And I feel bad too, because he's from Texas. That's the part that kind of
Hold on. He went overseas to find a woman and still ain't found one yet.
Well, he ended up finding a couple, which is what I'm getting to, right? So once he goes over here to Brazil, he announces he's moving to Brazil, and this is big news in the space. Now, mind you, it didn't hit my radar, but that's neither here nor there. It was big news in the space. He said, I'm going to Brazil because I traveled there before. I enjoyed my time, blah, 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 blah. Women are submissive. So he moves there. He gets there. And then he starts to record content for his YouTube page while he's there. So he'll be on dates with a woman from Brazil, or he'll just be walking in the park with a woman from Brazil and be recording it and asking her questions like, hey, if you like the guy, and and you met him today and the chemistry was good, would you take him home today and have sex with him if would they be off the table? And they'd be saying, they're like, sure, yeah. If I see, this is why we gotta divest, bros. Passport, bros. Make sure you get your passport and travel. Blah blah blah. Different things like that. Or he invite a girl to his crib. She's sitting on the couch. Mind you, the crib looking horrible, but she's sitting on the couch. He got the camera set up. So hey, give us a little bit of
casting call.
Hey man,
that sounds cringy.
Right, and it was cringy. You know what I'm saying? And if you go look up these videos, you're gonna be like, oh, this nigga a whole goofy out here. It make perfect sense.
Pornos.
But this was all fine and good until one of these women that he did that to and posted the video up and the video went viral. She claimed that, hey, I didn't give my consent to this. So then she alerted the authorities. Now the authorities came in and was basically like, okay, you're trying to paint our country as a country that, encourages sex tourism. You basically advising, for one, you from America, and we don't really like Americans like that. But you over here talking like our women are just easy. Like you can just come over here and just have sex with our women and do whatever. But
it don't be. I think the only thing is not that it's not true. It's just the fact that he's publicizing it. Because they know, a lot of them in them countries, they know what it is when they go out there.
That is a fact.
They understand their culture and shit. They want to get money. How they get money? Right. The country gets money because of tourism like that. But I think they don't want to be painted in a bad light and have people coming over there strictly for.
Yes,
right.
But Passport Bros was supposed to be for you to go find a wife.
Correct.
For the most part, yes.
Not for you
that
to
was the whole principle behind it.
Go over there and be fucking these women and going crazy, right?
So he still ain't found a wife, is it?
That's the fact.
That's what I'm getting to. Let him
finish. Otis, goddamn.
So what happens is that the Brazilian authorities take issue with this, and they say you either leave our country or there will be consequences. So at this point, not only the Brazilian government, he makes the news channel out there for this. And then, now you got random male civilians saying, if we catch him, we going to do something to him. So he had to leave the country under duress through the night or whatever. And they basically kicked him out of the country and he's in Thailand now. Right? So that situation made national world news. And this is a clip from Houston covering it. In terms of, what happened. So we're going to play the clip and then we can get your response to all this stuff that happened, man.
Bros, meaning brothers. It's a traveling community of upwardly mobile black men. Some are accused of going around the world searching for a more traditional and submissive wife. But is it all about sex and just a girlfriend for hire and then return home to humiliate black women in America? That's the controversy that we're dealing with. One of its members, Austin Holman, is apologizing for comments that he made about Brazilian women. Take a listen.
What I meant by when I said that Brazilian women are easy, and I shouldn't use the word easy. I know that now. I'm sorry. But what I'm saying is, for a man that's well-mannered, well-dressed, that has put in the effort to raise himself, he will have an easier time in Brazil as opposed to where I was from. That wasn't always the case.
Both American and women around the world are speaking out against the Passport Bros, arguing these guys are using their status to take advantage of women and even calling it a form of sex tourism and sex trafficking. Let's talk about it. Communications specialist Priscilla Pack and Rochelle Gemini both are here on The Factor Uncensored. We were supposed to do this last week. We're doing it this week. You have done a lot of research. When you think about and what you've heard about Passport Bros, your opinion on this so-called group?
Let me tell you, they weren't even on my radar. You brought it up to me, and then I saw it, and I was just like, oh, that's cute. Guys go and get their passports. My son just got his passport last week. He's 9, so that's cool. Passport brothers, that's what's up. Then I started doing the research, and I'm like, wait a minute. Because I grew up, with 2-parent household. My parents still happily married. I grew up in love. Some people grew up in survival mode, and maybe they just in a whole nother dimension of trying to find love or trying to find easy situations and everything. But at the same time, it was like, why do you have to put down the thing that you don't like in front of everybody just to get the thing that you do want? I don't care. But
that being black women in America, putting them down for women who may be of color in another country.
Right, that want to be a little more
also submissive.
Exactly.
To them.
Thoughts on the Passport Bros, the movement, the mission statement, and how this
That nigga
situation
sounds weak and entitled.
All of them is weak.
Weak and entitled. Just because I'm clean cut and I'm well mannered, I deserve women to come after me. No, nigga, it's not gonna work like that. If you got no personality.
Not to come after him.
Well,
to fall at his feet.
Just not even. I think he just mad
That's
because
what
he
he
don't get no type of attention.
He want the finest and gorgeous women here to fall at his feet.
Just because you're well mannered.
But in other countries, they don't have as much money as us. That's just how it works. You get what I'm saying? Some of the countries don't do it. The countries that they I don't see them going to Dubai doing that. You know what I'm saying? I don't see them going to Oman doing that.
Real money out there.
You get what I'm saying? They going to countries to where our money reigns dominant over their stuff. You get what I'm saying? So it makes it look a certain way. It makes it look like you just getting crazy dough when you below average here.
Like you said, it's status.
You get what I'm saying?
It's status.
So you going out there giving a woman $100, but in their money, that $100 may feel like $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So of course it feel different. But let's take that woman and put her over here. Bring that woman back and marry her here. I bet it won't work. I bet money it won't work because then she gonna see our options. She gonna see what's really going on. But y'all gonna, well, shit, I don't even know if they can stay over there. Because you only can be over there, 90 days?
Unless you file for residency or something.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And ain't none of them about to do that.
I think he did. Yeah, he moved to Brazil.
Oh, well, shit.
You can move, but you still got to file for residency and they got to accept you.
True. And I think he may have a hard time doing that now.
You know what I'm saying?
The story that went global. But yeah.
And now they're going to be paying attention to all this shit for all the weirdos that's going to be trying to do this. Now it's on
weirdos.
It's on the front news now. So now y'all about to have a real hard time. What you coming here for?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? No, bro, all the dudes weird, dog.
I get it.
All them dudes weird.
It's hard. I get it. The streets, you know.
No, it ain't hard.
Safe out there.
It ain't hard finding a regular woman.
Yeah, it is.
They be wanting the top of the top. Bro, you don't make top of the top money.
No, but sometimes some of them dudes can't even get decent women. That's the issue too. If you had decent women chasing after you, that's enough for you to not want to go overseas. You got to have like nobody on your coattail to want to go overseas.
Okay, but context. He said, and these is his words. Again, I went to go do a bit of research. He said that he never had a problem finding women. He had a problem with how difficult it was for her to kind of get on his program and follow his leadership. They were way more willing to back talk. They were way more willing to challenge him on, decisions that maybe he wanted to make or whatever. And he says that he doesn't get this pushback overseas. These women are just go with whatever it is that he says.
He wants zero pushback. Especially if you're dealing with black women, you're gonna get some type of pushback. That's just what it is. That's how our women are built.
Dealing with any woman.
Our women too, them been through so much shit, and you know what I'm saying, they automatically be on the defensive. So I talk about it a lot where a lot of women are like that, but you can still, if you carry yourself the right way and they can trust you and they see leadership in you, they gonna eventually, you know what I'm saying, submit or listen, understand you, whatever it is. But yeah, if they see you soft, yeah, they're gonna keep being on your ass.
All those decisions is the wrong decisions. Everything he did was wrong. And he want a woman to follow just blindly. Man, get out of here, bro.
Context, he was a barber in Austin.
In Austin?
Yeah, he was a barber in Austin.
He wasn't even a top barber. Come on,
The field is yours, man.
$15.
You in Austin? You got a whole play for you. Got a whole.
He want a woman to submit to him.
Kenny,
get out of here.
Thoughts, Kenny, on these passport bros, man, and how this situation unfolds.
Kenny, man, get your partners, bro.
I need to renew my passport.
While we playing, they do that too. Shit.
Yeah. I can't say nothing, man. What you want? What y'all want me to say?
He just wants you to just speak on the movement, man. Do you feel like it's a necessary movement, or do you feel like or do you feel like men have unrealistic expectations and it's pushing them toward this movement, or what is it? Because this is a big movement in the YouTube space. I'm sure once we cover this and they hear Owen Smooth disparaging comments, they're gonna be in our comments talking trash. So this is a big movement. So
I think there's other ways to go about finding somebody than moving to a whole nother country and spending that money to move to a whole nother country. At that, I mean, I would say you would want to exert all your options that you have here in the United States. Are these men going and finding a dating coach, finding what they call them, people that a matchmaker? Like pay the money to go find a matchmaker. Pay the money to go get a dating coach. Like pay them. There's people that's out there that does that for a living.
It's too much work.
You know.
And then a lot of them don't make that type of money, bro. A lot of them not making that money to do that, bro.
I mean, if you can find the money to go overseas, you're making enough money to find a dating coach.
But that money stretched.
When you by yourself and you make it 50, you can go overseas. You know what I'm saying? But we talking here, bro. 50.
No, but I'm talking about sustaining that. I mean, you go overseas. Okay, where you gonna work at? Exactly. You can still got to come back.
Exactly. Talking about you.
I'd rather you exert
$2,000 might pay my rent for the next 6 months.
It ain't that cheap overseas.
Yeah, it ain't that cheap.
I know.
But I
mean,
Mexico.
I mean, I would say you exert all your options here, and then if you want to go overseas and find somebody overseas, cool. That's fine with that. But don't, downplay the woman that here, saying that they're too hard or just say, hey, it's not working for me here dating a woman. I'm gonna go overseas, and that's it. Keep it moving, because I know the dating game is hard. I mean, for some people it is hard, and not everybody can, walk and talk to somebody or find somebody they like. I mean, some people just don't match well with other people. But to say, oh, these women over here are hard, they talk back, they don't submit, they don't do. You get with a woman long enough, she gonna have some attitude towards you. I don't care where you go, what country she from.
It's coming.
She gonna give you some lip.
No matter who she is, no matter what race.
Bro, I just don't understand it, though.
I don't
understand it, bro.
It's not my lane. It's not my lane, so maybe I don't understand.
I'm missing everything.
Y'all put me on game. Passport bros, all y'all doing that, put me on game. I would like to learn just so I can combat y'all and tell you how y'all still wrong.
Because every video, I'm open to listening, though. Every video I didn't see of the passport bros, whatever the fuck they be doing, and they be going across seas and they be having these women and shit, right? None of the women be ugly. None of the women be average women.
A couple of that things looks wise. But y'all can barely communicate because they don't be understanding half of what you say.
That, and all they seeing from you is money.
Well, I just want to know what's the percentages of the ones that are in the passport bros are married.
It's a great question.
I don't think they'd be married.
That's a great question.
None of them be married.
So I wonder, are you going overseas to get married, or are you just going overseas just to date? And if
they not dating, they just going overseas to fuck them.
Well, I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Putting $200 on the dresser and
I mean, you can still date and still fuck them and then go.
That's just real.
Find a new one.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Are they going overseas to marry somebody? Or they're just going overseas to date? That's what I need to know. And if you're going overseas to marry, then I need percentages of why you're doing this. If you're going overseas to date and it's easier to date over there, then say it's easier to date over there.
I haven't heard or seen none of them being married or close to being married or even engaged to none of these women.
And I also don't want to, I don't know. They not my slaves. So they're not about to do everything I do just because I got a couple dollars to my name. I don't. Like, where's the connection? Like, yeah, you physically attracted to them, but beyond that, like, I ain't got shit in common.
Nothing.
The connection is the sense of duty. Purpose to your man. That's what they say. That's what they say, bro. These they words, not mine. But my thing is this. I feel like that a lot of men are just refusing to work on their social skills. Like this guy here. He's not a bad looking guy. But if you talk to him, if you listen to him talk for a while, he sounds like a fucking robot. Mm-hmm. You're dry as hell. So it's like when you're dealing with women, like sense of humor matters, like personality matters, how your swagger, how you carry yourself. These things matter, and a lot of men work so hard on their careers, man, and want to go get the bag, and I want to, again, meet and all these superficial things, and your personality is horrible. So it's like it's not necessarily that you can't get a woman; is you don't want to do the work that's gonna bring the multitude of women to you.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
It's personality. Go get some personality. You sounding like a robot on these dates with women. They don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear about that nerdy ass shit that you into, your job, you speaking on specifics. They don't care nothing about that. Like I said, they going to listen to you, sure, halfway. But after they going to leave that date, this motherfucker dry as hell, man. I'm out. So work on your personality. Social skills matter. It's not just about the bag. It's not just about all of the things. Okay, I got a house. I got a car. I got the bag. These women should want me. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, because your personality's horrible.
Yo,
Fix it.
With regular women, that's the number one thing that'll get you in their drawers, bro.
Oh man, you got no money and
You know what I'm
have
saying?
personality and get women.
Get women, bro. And
I
that's
have no idea how that goes. I am a saved man.
And a lot of men don't understand that, bro. They think they supposed to just wave a few dollars, go get a Louis belt or something, and think women just supposed to flock to them.
And it's not that hard to do. Women like to run their damn mouth. All you got to do is help them.
You know what I'm saying?
Ask
Even if you ain't got no
open-ended
skills, you can say, "Oh, okay, yeah.
And
Well,
listen.
what you like doing?
Exactly.
Okay, just let her run it off to you.
You'll be on an hour date and you done said 15 words, fam. And she leave there thinking, oh yeah, he's a great listener.
That's a fact. I mean, you know what I'm
She
saying?
start talking. You know what? I'm tired of talking.
Bro,
we gonna do this
such a
tonight?
great listener.
But yeah, but like it's a lot of clips from this guy. Again, like I said, he went to Brazil and he's videoing these women. Now he's in Thailand. He recently put out another clip where he was on a date with a woman. And he ends up getting into an argument with her because he's cracking jokes and she's taking offense to what he's saying, but he don't know how to read the room. So he just keeps cracking the jokes back to back to back, and she getting the attitude and mushing him and all kind of stuff, which is funny because these women supposed to be submissive, right? This woman mushing you on camera and telling you, you know what I'm saying, whatever. And this is an Asian woman from Thailand.
That's love taps.
Nah, apparently not. But in the video, it just looked cringy. He walking around with a camera. He's trying to record her ass while she's walking up upstairs.
Is that young girl like she 20-something years old?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. So he walking around recording her ass while she walking upstairs. It's little things like that. Like, that's just corny.
That's corny, dog.
I
That's
wanna
lame
see
shit.
them
You don't
go
do that.
to countries to where our money is on the same playing field or lesser and get the same women. Because in other countries,
I don't want to see them go nowhere.
Hey, because in the other countries, them women be submissive. Them women be, you know what I'm saying? All that they want is just the men around there got money too.
I don't want to see them
The
go
country
nowhere.
got money too. And I guarantee you, them women ain't gonna look at you. And they super submissive.
I need the handbook on the passport, bros.
Man, I don't want to even
I would
look
like
at
to know.
that.
For real.
goofy ass
I know I've been cracking my
I
jokes.
need to understand the guidelines. Of what
I know
this
I've been
shit
cracking my
really
jokes, but I'm just inform me.
Yes.
Nah, but
I don't agree, but inform me.
But I'm telling you though, just summarization. What they're gonna say is it's not about the sex. It's not about going overseas just to get easy women. It's just going overseas to get cooperative women. And those women have more traditional mindsets and they are more willing to submit to a man and more willing to get on his program and his path instead of pushing back like so many women in the Western Hemisphere do. They said over there on the other side of the world, it's just way more of a traditionalist mindset, and that's the type of women that need to be on the West, but they not. So they got to go overseas to go get them. Now, the results and how that plays out is a different story because it's like Kenny said, what percentage of them are actually going over there and getting married? It's not 100%.
Right.
That's just honest. You know what I'm saying? All of these people that's going over there, because Austin Alderman has a legitimate following, and these men be on panels and they giving their stories. Yeah, I was in China, or I was in Japan, and I was doing this, I was doing that. None of them are married. All of them are still single. So is it really working? And then I think one dude got married. He got a decent sized YouTube channel. I'm not gonna shout him out. We ain't giving free promo over here, but he ended up marrying one. But he brought her back here, married her, and was divorced in 18 months.
She seen what was really on the table for her.
Yep.
The moment she crossed over here.
Cheated on him and divorced in 18 months.
Hey man, I gotta go.
Too?
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta
I'll
go.
tell you who it is after we go.
Why?
You know what I'm saying? Because she seen more options. You over there right now, you the only option. So you look like you Hall of Fame. But the moment you bring it back over here, she see your ass ain't even in the league over here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta get out of this because I see what my value really is.
Found her young.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, she got
Young and hung.
Like, come on, man.
Young and hung is
You know what I'm saying? I found something that I really like that really got some money.
hung is crazy.
That's wild.
Because all the women be hypergamy.
Of course.
They super submissive, but they super hypergamy.
That's part of the mindset.
And you bring them over here and you not really getting to it. Man, I don't care if you married her. Y'all gonna be divorced because she been looking for your replacement.
But see, and that right there is why that is a cardinal rule in a quote unquote handbook that Kenny's looking for is if you go over there with the woman, do not bring her back, because once she gets infiltrated, her mind gets infiltrated with Western thought process and Western hemisphere ideology, then she's going to turn into a Western woman. So that's why they say keep her over there, you stay over there, or you stay over here and y'all date long distance. But do not let her come over here, because if she comes over here, then she's going to start thinking like Western women.
Every woman on this planet thinks the same.
I have heard of that too, though.
Of course.
I have heard of that
But
too.
every woman thinks the same, bro.
All is lost.
Like, come on, bro. That's just real. Hey, they hold that. Y'all whole movement is crazy.
All is lost. I don't know what to do with y'all. Hey, I'm just gonna stay in my lane,
Bro.
get what I can get. Put that little dip on my chip. And get on out of here. Hey, I got no advice. I can't say nothing else.
Like I said, I know
Shit
some
is wild out here, man.
can be difficult, and I know I be getting on them sometimes, but I mean it's not that bad. Where you can't get nobody. Like it not bad enough to make me want to start looking overseas. Like
Man, it's wild.
It's 150 million women in this
That's
country.
a wild thought right there, boy.
150 million women in this country, and you can't find one.
just saying, dog.
That is insane.
That's because they want a slave. That's what it seemed like. They
They
want
want a
somebody.
fine, beautiful, gorgeous, with a body,
Damn, man.
and all she says is yes, mm-hmm.
That's it.
Whatever you like.
Whatever you like.
That's what they want. Bark like a dog.
I'm telling you, dog.
That's what it
That's what
seems
they
like.
want.
and they
That's
gonna
what
get
it
tired of
seems
that too anyway.
Yeah.
And then bam, they get over here. She ain't got to do all that for that monkey suit. And then bam, she gone. She done cheated on you.
It's a cold game. man.
Inform me though.
Now
Let me
you
know.
on YouTube crying.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's another conversation for another
Or
day.
she done moved out
Damn,
while
he
you
got
went
on
to
YouTube
work.
crimes? Oh, damn.
But that's another conversation.
I was crying.
Unrealistic.
What I said don't mean shit now.
Nah.
Fuck you. I don't want you back.
No more.
Oh, I ain't heard that song since we was in high school. Man. Speaking of
Imagine her playing that shit in the car.
in the rain, it's all bad.
Group of niggas walking behind
That
us.
shit
You ever see
blasting.
that music video? Fam.
It's all bad.
He had 6 niggas walking behind him while he crying.
Unrealistic expectations, man. We gonna stay there. It was a situation where a young man flew a woman out. I think gave
Another one
her
of
approximately 5,000.
Hold on, what?
I think gave her approximately 5,000 or spent 5,000
Yeah, he
on her
spent
or
5,000
something
on
to
her.
that nature, right? And she didn't want to give up that ass.
That's
But
smooth
let me
body.
play a little clip.
Well, my partners ain't
Get
spending
y'all
none of
take
that.
on it,
Yeah.
man.
Is this a long clip?
Let me explain to y'all.
Yeah,
let me explain to
I'm
y'all
gonna cut
the
it
story. I flew this way from Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Been talking to her on Instagram for months. You feel me? I done spent damn near 5 G's on this. She talking about she don't want nobody touching her. Man, you got me up. You man, well you can leave. First of all, hold up. I been first she talking about she don't even fly Spirit, right? The talking about she don't fly Spirit. Like she okay, so I get her motherfucking so I get her motherfucking Delta. That's damn near 600-700 last minute, right?
Okay.
So plus her bags, check-in, all that shit. We go get her the Uber, all that shit. Then I'm damn near at 2 G's already. So we get here. First night, I'm being a whole gentleman. I've been a whole gentleman. Have you not? Have I not been a gentleman to you though? Have I not done anything? But you should have knew what it was if I flew you out here though.
I don't want.
Why come out here then?
What do you mean?
So y'all, this is the Instagram model. You know what? I ain't gonna even be no petty ass. Put your name on there like that.
Because you're recording me.
Okay, so why the would you come halfway across the country knowing you didn't want to on that?
You though.
I ain't say you did. You know what it was though. You knew what it was.
You want to spend money.
I spent 5 G's on you. What are you talking about?
That's what you.
5 G's.
You want.
What are you talking about? So look, she didn't. Hold on, let me talk. Shut up. Then we have to go eat, right? So Shorty told me she hungry. So call him. Pack all this shit. I'll help you. Leave. Pack all this brother. Pack all this shit. Pack all that shit up. It's not even about the. It's really about the money because it ain't about
Your shit
nothing.
up.
All right, man.
I seen that.
5 bands. 2 G's for the ticket, 3,000 on the walk-in, man.
I wouldn't have spent it from the go, but
Is she obligated to give up that?
man, look, she not obligated, but she knew what it was. She knew what it was, and she knew that was gonna cause conflict. Yes, especially him paying a what $800 ticket.
Yeah,
last minute.
plus bags and check-ins and stuff like that. So it probably came to.
Then called the Uber.
Yeah, he said he was at 2 G's before she even walked through the hotel, though, man.
Shit, and she ain't come off it. Then you knew you wasn't getting it. Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool on that. I'm cool. You should have counseled the room that first night. You should have not did nothing and seen what she was gonna do.
Man, with 2 G's in the hole, he trying to see his investment play out. Man.
Hey, the investment was over with.
You can't leave the table when you're down.
Hey,
you gotta try to come back at least
that was
once.
dead. That investment was dead, Jimmy. When I say dead.
Man,
She'd had to find her way back. I'd have kindly went to the front office. Hey, the front desk. Hey, cancel that room right
You
now.
should have did Bandman Kevo.
Should have dropped the bag on her.
Should have dropped the $5,000 on her.
or somebody else that he knew that was gonna do it.
But with
This is
Bandman
the prime
Kevo,
example.
he knew he was gonna get it.
Prime example.
He knew what he was gonna.
He knew what he wanted. His sex.
He didn't make it clear.
He knew he wanted sex. He should have said, "Hey, I just want sex. If I fly you out, I don't care. Well, I'm spending 5 G's.
5 G's.
Here's 4 G's just to fuck you.
You could be just a nice man. They got rappers that do it all the time. Buy a girl a watch, something nice, and he don't hit yet. He just do it just to soften her up or whatever it is.
He knew what the fuck he wanted.
Yeah, he did.
He did. Yeah, he did.
If you gonna complain
He
about
did.
not getting sex
You
and spending
crying.
5 G's, you should have did the Bandman
Crying.
Kevo
Yeah,
option.
I agree.
but I wouldn't have did that. I wouldn't have did Bandman Kevo. No.
But
I just got charisma, dog. Man,
If you want that and you had no room to complain, dog. I don't get it.
You ain't got no sympathy for him?
Nope.
Fuck no.
But even
You
still,
been talking to her for months.
Right.
Yeah.
You ain't mentioned nothing about fucking when you fly out. Come on, dog. I didn't talk to him for months. Hey, you gonna do this? Hey,
exactly.
you trying to fuck or what? Hey, you make sure you go get tested. When I get you out here, we cool. See, now I got a problem with her not wanting to fuck. Oh, you got something. Now I really don't want to touch you.
But even still, let's say y'all do agree. She go out there and change her mind. You got to eat that.
You got to eat it.
You do.
Yeah, that's
You
part
got
of
to
the
eat
game.
that.
Yeah, that's
gotta
part
eat
of the game.
If she don't, because at the end of the day, she has to give consent. Y'all could be naked. If she say, "I'm having second thoughts, bro," that's just
you
what
gotta-
it is. It's fucked up. You be going hard. You horny. You ready. You still
I never
got to fall back.
That shit would have never got posted. Ever. Anywhere. I
Never embarrassed myself like that.
I spent $5,000. I ain't getting no sex where I really wanted. She got me. Cool.
We never spoke again. Yeah, never.
Especially at the first night and you ain't getting none.
And then if she'd ever reached out to
Some
me.
of they be excited.
First
You
night,
get it
that's
as
why I
soon as you
said.
get in.
First night, I'd have been like, hey,
Yeah, that's
let's
all.
see how it
As
goes.
soon as you Lysol everything down,
We should have had a talk right then. Hey, you know,
Get the
I thought we agreed upon, doing this. Nah, I don't feel comfortable now doing it.
Cancel the room, cancel the flight. Let me get up out of here,
Cool.
man.
It's gonna be our last night together, baby. Sorry. Gotta send you back home.
Send you. Cancel the flight, cancel the room. Find your way back to the
Definitely
crib.
she had a round trip flight, so.
so would it be petty if he paid for something to come through, but did kick out?
Oh no, that room be canceled.
Yeah,
She
that
got a
room
round
be
trip
canceled.
flight. We just gonna up the flight date. Cause I'm not gonna be here.
I might have had somebody come through while she was there. Oh, cool. You ain't got to do nothing.
No, because that's kind of
Yeah, that's
that
crazy.
atmosphere is just
That's crazy.
You dealing with a cat fight. They probably both gonna jump you then.
Why?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You brought me over here with this other bitch over here. Yeah, girl.
You don't want to do
brought me
nothing.
over here. Yeah, girl.
You don't want to do nothing.
Now, you know when girls
I'm
band
paying her
together.
for some services.
They band together. You trying to take on 2 women.
One person getting paid for services, the other one don't want to give me what I came here for.
Pay for services is crazy.
That's crazy. Hey, nah, man. Cancel the room. I'd have called down to the front desk in her face so she knew what was up.
But see, that right there is
That is
why
wrong dead.
that's why I don't believe in flowers, bro. I never understood because there's so much expectation tied to it. Even if you don't speak on it, it's still expected. And when she don't come through, now you treating her away. You got an attitude. You know, it's just the whole vibe is messed up, man. Like if I'm gonna fly somebody else, she gonna be my girl already. It ain't gonna be a situation where, hey, I'm gonna fly you out to try to get to know you. We done been talking on the phone or whatever. This is my first time meeting you. I'm gonna fly you to my city. Nah, it don't work like that. If you happen to be in the city, you hit me up, let me know. We can go on a date, do whatever the case may be. But if I fly you to me and you're staying with me, automatically expectation, oh yeah, man, we about to smash. That sex is gonna happen, whatever.
I would think it might be expectation, but if it's somebody you really feeling and you fly them out, you know, if it doesn't happen, I think I would be okay with it. But that'd be somebody that I'm like really
right.
Like
I gotta
you
be
really
feeling
interested in. You really want to see, you know, hey, let's meet
okay
up
with
somewhere
that.
cool.
And the thing
show
is,
you a man of my word. I'm approaching you. I'm being consistent. Here, come out here. I ain't gonna. If I say Spirit, you gonna fly Spirit. If I'm paying for the ticket. If you don't want to fly Spirit, then I guess we ain't gonna see each other. But if you really want to see me like I'm speaking you and I'm spending my money, hell yeah, you gonna fly Spirit.
Because ain't like everything gonna be taken care of.
Hell yeah, you gonna fly Southwest. You know you gonna get there. But
Y'all load the plane. A lot of people don't know that noise though. A lot of people don't know that noise though. A lot of people don't know that noise. Hey, that's for the flight catchers. That's for the flight catchers.
we're at about 5,000 altitude and
hey, bro, that shit took me right to the plane when I heard that.
That's for the flight catchers. If you don't catch flights, you don't know nothing about that.
Spirit, you obligated to
Weather right now in Miami is 69 degrees and a little bit cloudy.
We're up 30,000 altitude and
You guys can
I had too many shots in there.
You talking about the Spirit
You
plane?
might want to buckle up because this.
That's great.
He took me right to the plane when I heard the noise, man. But look here, man. Prayers to all parties involved. Just a bit of advice, man, for the fellas flying women out. It need to be agreement before she leave the crib.
Facts.
It needs to be an agreement. That's just what it is, and you need to, in your head, figure the realistic possibility of this happening. Man. Don't fly a chick out. You trying to prove it to? Oh, well, I'm okay. I can convince her when she get here, and then you can't. Now you trying to do the girl wrong. You know what I'm saying? Not make sure she get back to the crib all right, different thing, kick her out the room, all this type of shit. Let's just avoid all of that. And if you gonna fly a chick out, man, let her be your gal. Y'all working to something serious.
But hold on. But for the women, if he is asking to fly you out, he trying to smash.
Oh, that's a fact.
Plain and simple.
That's a fact.
There's no second guessing that. So just so y'all know. He wants to smash. If he's offering to fly you out, he's going to pay for everything for the weekend. I'm telling you what his mindset is on. Not that he's a friend or anything like that. Most men want to hit.
Hey, and another thing, she lucky he not a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? She lucky this dude was a stand-up guy. Because a lot of niggas would have went crazy. And you would have been in a fucked up situation.
Well, she is in a fucked up situation.
No, I'm talking something physically, something. You know what I'm saying?
She's still in a fucked up situation.
She's still in a fucked up situation, but
he actually is a
her
weirdo.
Safety not in.
Yeah, because he recorded.
Yeah,
if he didn't record,
but he was just hurt. You know how niggas
right,
was hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But still,
but you know what I'm saying?
You can't do that.
Hurt.
You know, so when
soul was
ladies protect
hurt. You heard his voice?
Hurt. And his pockets.
Yeah.
5 bands. His soul was hurt.
So ladies, protect yourselves. For real, for real.
Y'all really got to be
somebody
careful.
trying to fly you out, man, make the intentions what it's supposed to be. That's the only thing they want to even talk about anyway. So if you just say, hey, I'm not smashing, are you still flying me out?
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That'll dead it right there.
Honesty on both
Even
sides.
still, I wouldn't do it.
They fly to me, so I really don't care.
If you are not willing, I told you. Yes.
On their own down.
Thank you.
I got you when you get here.
Hey,
but
thank you.
You get here.
Now I'm obligated.
Exactly.
I voted you. You better be giving up that dick.
Hey, boy,
Hey, what if I want to give up that
I changed my mind.
Hey,
That's
boy,
real.
Hey,
No, that's
a
real.
woman fly to you?
You ain't got to
No,
come
you
off.
fly to the woman or no? Yeah.
She fly you to her.
She fly to you and you tell her, I don't want to give no dick. You know how that conversation would go in that room?
Yeah.
Get out. Don't worry about it. Get out.
No, she gonna wrestle you, fool. She gonna, you know how women do.
She gonna try to take the dick.
Hey, women be trying to hug on you and all that. You know what I'm saying? You know how women do.
Which they ain't gonna ask for it really.
If your intentions is not,
no, get off me.
No,
I'm not that type of guy.
Hey,
women gonna try
use
to
they
do
line.
something.
You're hurting me.
I usually don't do this.
That is crazy.
As you take your pants off.
You in the bed like this.
Yo,
She over there. You try to slide so you can slide your pants off.
No.
you gotta lift your ass up in the air. For her to get the boxes all the way off. Oh, hell no.
oh my God.
Yo, women trash, dog.
In summary.
When they be trying to lie, they trash, dog.
Man,
If y'all not willing to smash, though, don't go, man. Just don't go.
I agree, man.
Do not go.
prayers to all parties involved. We're gonna keep this thing moving, man. Let's talk about baby mamas. It's just,
Bro, crazy.
what I'm gonna do,
What
man?
type of time we on
It's
today?
on the pod, man.
Bro, crazy.
Baby mamas, man. They sent us a clip about 10 times, man. And it was about a young lady that was speaking on, basically encouraging women to go out there and be baby moms. So I'm gonna play a clip. This is a grown woman. And I'm gonna get y'all take on it.
The girls are getting pregnant. And let me specify, they're not having babies by your average Joe. They're having babies by your money back Joe. The other morning, I saw this article and it was like, Tristan Thompson pays XYZ $15,000 a month in child support. And then it got me thinking, are these girls paying taxes on child support? So then I Googled, are these girls paying taxes on child support? And this is what the IRS has to say about child support payments. Child support payments are neither deductible by the payer nor taxable to the recipient. So when you see an article and it says $15,000 a month in child support, that's $180,000 a year of untaxable income. Do you know that you would have to earn a $300,000 salary to take home $180,000 a year? Do you know who earns a $300,000 salary? An orthopedic surgeon, a neurosurgeon, a chief financial officer, not baby mamas. But here they are, scamming these men. And honestly, I commend the strategy. The girls are...
Wow, that took a left turn.
Thoughts?
Didn't think
She commends the strategy.
Commends the strategy. That's wild.
$180,000. It's tax-free money.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's a lick.
That's their plan.
And the man lose all the way around because he get that up and still pay taxes on this money.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
We know what it is. We know the game. And a lot of these niggas keep falling for it. They tugging on your coattail. They done with you after a year. They just want to get that baby, use it against you, take your money. It's certain women do that. That's the reason why they're getting the BBLs, because they want to be around the vicinity of certain men, because those type of men like a certain aesthetic. So we've been knowing the game. It's just a matter of them falling victim to the trap.
So how can we get in these men's head, man? Stop doing that.
You can't. They got to control their nuts.
That's it. And most men ain't got no dick control.
Y'all think it's possible?
Nah.
Get your ass out here.
Let go and let God.
Yeah, I mean, this ain't...
You let go.
Let go and let God is crazy. But yeah, I mean, this ain't no news, but it's just interesting to hear it put like that. I didn't know that it was just tax-free money all the way around.
Yeah, that I didn't know.
I knew that.
But yeah, that's
Tax-free,
wild.
untouched.
That's crazy. To where you literally have a woman, and she making, 18, 15,000 or whatever the number was. That's a bit extreme. But let's break it down to about, let's say 5. That's still 60,000 in untaxed money, and you would probably need to make about 110 to bring home that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still it's a crazy setup if you think about it. DJ Mustard wife 80,000
a month
if she get
untaxed.
That's $1 million a year in untaxed money. So
on top of what she'll do for a living, whatever she gonna do for a living.
That is what she do for a living.
That's true, but I'm saying if she even decide to do something for a living, that'll be untaxed.
Yeah, so it's like, fellas, man, y'all know what rules that y'all up against. Y'all know what precedent that y'all up against. Y'all gotta move a little better than what y'all been moving. I understand, man, these chicks be fine, asses be fat or whatever, and when you in it, it be gripping you the right way. You be like, man, I ain't even tripping. But when these type of things happen,
you be tripping.
You be tripping when they get to taking that money. You go to your job and come back and get that check, and that check about 60% short. You gonna trip then.
It'd be a hefty change, too.
You know what I mean? Always.
That 15%, then the government seems like they taking 30%. Bro, hell nah, man. I'm cool.
All right, on that note, man, we gonna get into quick hits. All right, first things first. It was a clip came out. I feel like it was very important. Singer, rapper named Murray. You might have heard him on J. Cole's album. Mm-hmm. Got a record on there. Hard. I think it's called All My Life or My Life. Yeah, it was the name of the record.
The same dude that made Quicksand too.
Right. He was getting interviewed and she was asking him, about like what's a tip for women in terms of like how to deal with their man, and he was talking about giving a man time to decompress. So we're gonna play this clip. I'm gonna get y'all take on what he had to say.
Upset, or if you're upset, leave me alone for a second. Mm-hmm. Everything don't gotta be happening right now. We just argued 30 seconds ago. You just called me, just called you a lame ass, and 5 seconds later, you wanna talk about it? No, I don't even leave me alone. Let me play the game, smoke my blunt, talk to my nigga, let me get it out. Yeah. And then you come back, hey, you good now? Yeah, actually, yeah. Okay. You know what? Before you start, I think I probably fucked up. I think
acknowledge.
Give a nigga a chance to. I would say all women, yes, you are smarter than us.
We are.
Give us a second. Give a second. We know that you process emotions faster, better. You're mentally stronger. We're not. Emotionally, men are weak because that's what they tell us to be too strong.
But men like to act like they're right all the time. I feel
yes, that's it's a mechanism. And because we know we're wrong.
Man, just need time to decompress, man. What's your thoughts on what he had to say?
That's truth, man. That's true. Everything ain't got to be happening right there. The argument and the apology don't have to happen right there, bro. Mm-hmm. We can argue, shit. Like he say, man, let me get some space, man. Let me get some time to myself. Same thing with you. Get some time to yourself. We can rethink this. And then when we come to the table after the argument, shit. Couple hours later, shit, I may be thinking a different way, or you may be seeing it a different way. But right then and now, man, is that apology really genuine? Because you still mad.
It's true. I'm saying the words, but I don't really believe it like that right now.
So yeah, I get it and I understand it. He's right.
Yeah, I think men are extremely defensive. Just in general. And she right, we do be feeling like we right a lot of times. That's because we are. But that's need to hear another conversation for another day. But just that thought process alone, and oftentimes a man knowing he's right, having to kind of acquiesce anyway just to get past it, that takes a lot out of a man. You know what I'm saying? So she'll come to you and want to talk about it immediately after, like, are you still mad? Are you okay? Are you this? Are you that?
Yes.
Really and truly, yeah. But most men ain't gonna be like, nah, I'm cool. Mm-hmm. It's all right. But in reality, it's eating them up inside. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, give that man some time, man. Don't just come to us right after it's over with and you trying to have a conversation in full detail. Just now, we just left. Just like you say, you just got to calling me a lame and all kind of like the argument that got heated. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna come to me after, are you okay? You still mad? Yeah, I'm still mad. So yeah, like when you give us time to kind of decompress and kind of think about it, then we'll come back to the table, and approach it a bit more logical, man. Be a little more open minded, be a little more genuine in our accepting of your apology and things of that nature. But yeah, men definitely need time to process things.
I agree. Men definitely need time to process things, but also the name calling too, like. That's I don't know. It just hit different because now I know how you really feel when you upset. So you saying this now, and I can only imagine if I let this shit slide today, what you gonna do if it happened again?
Right.
So you got to check that shit. I don't care how mad you are. I'm not calling you out your name. I'm not calling you no B word. Like if I start calling you something like that, we done.
Done.
We are done. That's the breaking point right there. So I get that people say things in the heat of the moment sometimes, but y'all got to really be careful of what y'all say, because that could be kind of laying the foundation of the end right there based on the words that you use. And that's for men and women.
Right.
Y'all got to really be careful, when you're upset. So yes, get some time to decompress, fall back, somebody leave for a second, go get some food, whatever. But yeah, I don't like that too, especially like you said, when we write. I feel like sometimes I got to make a point to just drill it home, or sometimes I'm trying to explain it 5-6 different ways for you to get it, because you may be in your feelings. But yeah, I mean, I get what he's saying. Women do be a little more emotional than us, and they kind of get it. But men, we got to have our emotions in check too. We got to be able to control situations like that. We got to be able to shut it down and say, you know what, baby, this ain't the time for us to be talking right now. Maybe we should, just revisit this tomorrow or in a little bit.
Right.
Like, we got to be able to shut that down. If she say you upset, hell yeah, I'm upset. That's why I don't feel like talking. Because I just might slip up. I don't want to, but if you push me to the brink of saying something I don't want to say, I don't want to do that and not really mean it. So, yeah, give that man some time. Women, y'all need that time. Reset. If it's about love and it's about being with your partner, like, let them be, and y'all gonna figure it out. But just hammer it home, trying to get somebody to, talk to you or keep moving the conversation whenever somebody's done with it, like, that makes shit worse.
Yeah, I agree. Ken, you got anything to add to that?
I think y'all said it all.
All right, we're gonna keep this thing moving, man. Next one, we gotta get right back to the drama.
God damn.
It was a teacher. They got into a bit of a altercation with a young black girl at school.
Kerfuffle.
And the black girl allegedly got a little fly at the mouth, and the teacher didn't like what she said and basically demanded that she apologize. And she didn't apologize. So she had cops come in and arrest the girl for not apologizing. We're gonna play a little bit of the clip.
And they really took out.
And they really came. It looked like it was 2 officers in there, man. We're going to play this clip and get y'all take on how this thing unfolded.
I swear to God, I hate you. I swear to God, I hate you. I swear to God, I hate you, bro. You're the worst teacher ever. You get me taken out of here because I want to apologize? Because I want to apologize? You started yelling at me. You trying to embarrass me about my paper. You're a terrible teacher.
Is somebody recording this? Oh, everybody is. You're recording everybody. Because that's ridiculous. Yes, that really is. For letting this shit happen. She sit here and say she loves black people and stuff, but you let this happen to her? Come on. No, you yelled at her first. You yelled at her first, but you want her to apologize. It doesn't make any sense.
You hear everybody's listen. I have graduated my GPA. I graduated by 8 points. I'm not no dumb bitch. I'm not stupid, Dr. B. The whole class.
I'm so
Anybody?
You weren't yelling at her. You were yelling at her. That's ridiculous. That's BS. I'm saying. BS. I'm like
trying to say.
They walked up out of it too. That's crazy. Well, yeah. So this situation happened. The teacher was an older white lady, and yeah. What's your thoughts on how this thing played out?
Man, look, man. Yeah. I don't know, man. I know if I was them kids, I wouldn't go back to her class though. You know what I'm saying? Kids don't understand, man. You can really control some shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Y'all stop going to her class, I guarantee you they're gonna get rid of her. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no way you're supposed to be arrested for not apologizing. I feel how I feel. You know what I'm saying? You want me to apologize for the way I feel?
But what if how you feel is the most disrespect?
I don't give a damn. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hurting you. I'm not hurting you.
But verbally, you hurt me.
Okay, I don't give a fuck about all that. I don't care nothing about none of that. If I ain't put my hands on you, I'm going to feel the way I want to feel, and I'm going to say what I want to say.
But what if it's a threat?
She didn't threaten her, obviously.
How do we know?
Man, you hear the other students in there saying just because she didn't want to apologize, and then the teacher tried to soften it. Well, I was talking to the class, and then you heard the student say, hell no, you wasn't.
So you calling that teacher a liar?
Yes.
And she also said she was making fun of her in front of the class.
Yeah, exactly. You was making fun of this girl about her work and shit. You ain't no real teacher. And then you want her to apologize to you because she said what was real and triggered you.
And you yell first. The
you know what I'm
teacher
saying?
yelled first.
Yeah. Oh, nah.
And you want me to apologize? No. I'm not doing that. Nope.
I don't know.
I'm not doing that.
What's the real story?
Man,
because kids will stick together and kids do some crazy ass,
whole class
disrespectful shit. Yeah,
whole class.
If a group of kids get together that act up constantly together, especially if they're not making good grades, she's probably known.
Don't look like that class acting up. Don't look like that class acting up.
I said a group, not a whole class.
The whole class was recorded. Every one of them students had.
Well, everybody gonna record. That don't mean they all the same student. All I'm saying is. There's two sides. There's three sides to every story.
Man,
there's the teacher side,
There's really
there's the
one
student
side,
side,
and
and then there's the truth. Right?
When I walked,
you know what I'm saying?
If I was them cops, when I walked in there, and
well, I mean, they could be the
what was
campus
going on,
cops. They could be the.
And I heard all what was going on. Instead of arresting that girl, I would have went and got the principal.
Nope.
That's what I would have went did.
Nope. They're not doing that.
Because I'm not pulling nobody out the class because they said some shit, and you want them to apologize to you.
But they gonna say that anyway.
They're not doing it.
Wait. Them laws wouldn't have been in there without the principal's cosign. Let's establish that. That's not happening. To where a teacher calls the security, police officers come in with handcuffs and arrest the student without the principal knowing about it.
You sure?
That's not happening. I'm positive.
Oh, well, shit.
That's not happening.
Either or, it was causing a disturbance.
Right.
And the teacher said, hey, get up out of here. And she probably didn't want to get up out of there. So, hey, if the cops are there on the campus to get you out of there to bring you somewhere else on campus.
And it could be just to de-escalate the situation.
It is what it is.
Why keep them in the room?
I hear you. But if the teacher was in the wrong, you should be the one leaving.
But
if the teacher was in the wrong.
That's after the fact, though, because they got to find out.
Yeah, but you embarrassed this kid because you wrong. Because I'm going off what I heard in the video. It ain't one person talking.
I feel you.
I hear people that ain't even involved in the shit saying that the teacher wrong.
I've heard and I've seen videos where people be in the video saying shit, and next thing you know, the other half of the video come out and it's a whole totally different story.
Well, I ain't seen none of that. I'm going off what was heard, what was in the video.
Yeah.
What was in the video.
I feel you.
I'm going off of what was that.
But if you are a responding officer, what you're going to do is go off of what they tell you.
That's why I can't be no cop.
And then you're going to go from there.
That's why I can't be no cop, man.
That's why you remove them from the situation. Then you do your investigation.
I can't do no sucker shit.
Now it's okay to
cop.
teach her wrong. She needs to be suspended.
If the teacher was wrong,
you know what I'm saying?
they going to get rid of the teacher and she going to be back in that class and she don't look like a fool no more. The kid's not embarrassed no more.
Mm-hmm.
The teacher gone. They gonna be like, oh, yeah, you was right.
Yep.
If she was totally right, she definitely ain't going to be embarrassed because the cops got out of there.
Man, fuck all that.
They just in that moment. You can't make a cop or the principal. They can't make no firm decision right off the bat like that.
But you can make a firm decision to arrest a child.
They're not arresting though. She just took her out the office.
They put her in handcuffs. That's arrested. I care less how you look at it.
She ain't going booked to be in jail.
I care less how you look at it. If they put you in handcuffs, they have arrested you.
They ain't arrested.
Okay, I was just okay.
They detained you.
Okay.
Yeah, that
I know people that's been detained with no handcuffs on. Hell, I've been detained with no handcuffs on.
Yeah, that was the only thing about it to me in terms of the whole handcuffing situation. You know what I'm saying? It's tough.
But
because that is a little girl, essentially. And she's going to be traumatized with that. She got handcuffed. The video is viral
she's not
of her
being
getting
violent.
handcuffs.
She's not trying to attack the teacher. You know what I'm saying? She's not doing none of that. All she doing is talking.
She loud.
Y'all could have
very
came
loud.
in there. Okay, very loud.
She was already
soft.
in handcuffs by the time the video started rolling.
Right. You know
So
what
we
I'm
don't know
saying?
if she was acting out.
Man.
Right.
And that's my whole thing because
Right, that's true,
again,
too.
with having family that's very within the education system, you hear stories a lot about how a lot of them kids is just reckless and ignorant and talk crazy to you and provoke you. As a matter of fact, they had a video go viral to where a little dude was fighting the male teacher.
I seen that.
You know what I'm saying? So this is the type of stuff that a lot of teachers gotta deal with. And instead of engaging with you, a lot of teachers just call laws to come in there. And again, we've been in the classroom. We know how it is. Niggas get up, they start trying to be superheroes in front of their kids. In front of their friends, trying to impress them. They talking wild to the teacher. They talking wild to the security. They talking wild to the principal. And then when the handcuffs come out or things get a bit aggressive, it's like, oh, you're going too far. It's too much. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's
when
why
you should have sat your ass down and did what the teacher say. But a lot of kids don't do that. They want to be class clowns. They want to stick their chests out because they're not getting the fulfillment that they're getting at the crib. And then that teacher has to raise your kid for you.
Man, I'm not.
That happens a lot.
I'm not gonna say this girl is going through that. That happens a lot, but the girl looked like she could speak.
Look like
and
what's going on is two different things.
As she was speaking, she was speaking, and she was talking well while in the handcuffs. She wasn't going crazy.
Talking well. She told the teacher, "I hate you.
I hate you." Oh, I'm telling you how I'm feeling. I hate you.
But why?
I'm not saying, bitch, I hate you. I'm saying I hate you.
No. Because
she already in handcuffs.
Yeah, that's.
I was always taught.
She under duress. Man.
You listen to the teacher and let me handle it.
Correct.
Let me handle it.
I'm not in the business of servitude.
Call me, or if you need to, it ain't servitude.
I am telling my child,
you are a child.
Bro,
stay in a child's place.
If you feel disrespected,
let your parents handle it.
No, hey, long as it ain't, my child gonna know what my scope is. Like, hey, bro. But if you speak your motherfucking mind, don't ever bow down to nobody. Nobody.
If that person ain't put their hands on you,
speak your mind, but always be respectful. You get what I'm saying? You can be respectful all the time, and a motherfucker disrespect you. Trust me, I done seen it. We all grew up in Port Arthur. We done seen it. Motherfuckers disrespect you, and you ain't had nothing to do with nothing. Don't ever let nobody do that to you. Ever. I give a fuck what the situation is. I can care less if it's a grandfather. It could be Jesus.
So the teacher
don't ever let nobody disrespect you, bro.
If the teacher yelling, that warrants you to yell back or talk shit back?
If you feel disrespected, yeah. Because when I get there, I'm going to ask you what's going on. I'm going to ask the teacher what's going on. I'm going to put my logic together. And if I feel like I got to put pressure on this teacher, motherfucker's up.
No.
But if I feel like I got to put pressure on my child, hey, bro, you wrong. I'm dead on your ass. Hey, bro, you wrong. Hey, you could have handled this different.
But you told him if he feel disrespected, he could have done that.
Okay, if you feel disrespected, it's ways to raise your kids, bro, to understand the difference. You can feel a certain way, but if they right, motherfucker, they right. But
also,
if you right, if you goddamn do an assignment, right, like this girl was saying, and she start clowning you in front of the class about your fucking work, motherfucker, that ain't right. That ain't right. So if your kid act an ass because this teacher clowning them, you know what I'm saying, about their work, what you gonna tell your child?
But what if
you supposed to just let her do that or let him do
your
that?
child is a class
Get
clown,
your goddamn grades.
Exactly. If your child is a class clown, I'm gonna make an example out of you today.
I'm not saying.
Why the fuck are you feeling this? Why are you feeling this paper?
That's just like if you at work. If you at work, goddamn me, and you goddamn you put in something wrong, and a motherfucker blast you in front of everybody, you gonna want to put hands on this motherfucker.
But that happens all
Are
the
you
time.
not gonna say nothing?
Nope.
No.
I'm gonna say something. Y'all crazy. I done said something. Motherfucker, you got me fucked up in here.
I messed up.
That happens all the time in corporate.
And y'all niggas ain't got
All
no
the time.
and they ain't got no nuts.
That happen all the time.
And
They ain't got
They
no
do it through email.
nuts. If you messed up, you messed up.
Man.
All these senders, X, Y, Z did what they supposed to do. This person didn't follow X, Y, Z. Happens all the time.
No. That's bro. That is a different. It's a difference from saying, "Hey, bro, you got this wrong." You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is messed up right here. You need to do. It's a difference from saying that to, "Oh, your ass is just stupid."
Well, nah.
Are you
They're not gonna say that.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody said
Are
she
you
said
saying
that.
it in an intelligent way that they stupid?
Yes, now
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what they do. Very
That's
slick, very
Like that's
passive
different.
aggressive.
Now I gotta get on your ass.
But you can't put your hands on nobody for passive aggressive emails.
And
Right.
you can't
You'll
get
be
nobody.
unemployed for the rest of your life.
You can't get nobody arrested for them talking how they feel to you. That's all I'm saying, bro.
But what you can do is get them removed from your class.
That's
If
it.
they don't want to be removed,
That's
then we'll
it.
call somebody in to help remove you. I'm not going to do it myself.
I'm
not only
raising-
that kid right there could start something for the whole class.
I hear you.
Not that little fire that didn't start it. Now it's this person about to start bucking. This person about to start bucking.
But look,
so
though,
I can't control the situation now.
In that video, what the dude was fighting the teacher, right? They breaking the fight up. And because this thing that went on so long and the teacher that engaged in the ignorance, one of the dude homeboys snuck him from the back when the fight was ending.
I seen that.
So it's just like, nah, fam, I'm not about to do this with you. Get your stuff and
Thank
get
you.
out. Oh, you don't want to get out? All right, bet.
That's
Police, come in and do your thing.
That's it.
Get them up out of here.
Yeah, people be
We're
ready.
not about to go back and forth. I'm not about to
wrong,
argue with you.
If they wrong, let them handle it.
That's real. But again, if you're raising your kid correctly, You are not to buck up to a teacher. This is a situation where you cannot win. All you're gonna do is mess yourself up. If you feel like you in the right, leave out the classroom just like they telling you and call me. Tell me what happened. I'm gonna be up there,
and I'm on
let grown folks discuss it.
I'm gonna be up there regardless.
But you know, challenging grown folks is not what I'm raising you to do.
Then it's gonna make you want to keep doing it.
No.
So now I'm gonna have to be on your ass.
It's a difference, dog. Y'all talking like I'm saying, hey, bro, challenge just everything. No. I'm saying if you feel disrespected.
And that's relative to that person.
Exactly.
Man.
They can feel disrespected a lot.
Man.
That's the problem.
Just let me handle it.
Soft-ass people will be disrespected a lot.
That's
like, will
too.
feel disrespected a lot. If you ain't got nobody guiding you, hey, bro, shit gonna happen in your life. Hey, handle this a little different. Handle this different. But if you ain't got nobody telling you that and this chaos around you, of course you're gonna act out like that a lot. Of course. I'm a full-time dad. I got my hand on my son. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand it's gray lines to shit. You get what I'm saying? But when I give him them clear-cut rules and he that old, hey, bro, you know what I'm going to agree with and what I'm not going to agree with. You know what's acceptable from this end and what's not going to be acceptable.
At what age?
But your personality and his personality is not going to be the same.
And he's a kid,
Right.
and kids
I
manipulate
hear you.
situations. Like there been plenty of times to where a kid get in trouble at school. The parent get that what happened. I didn't do nothing.
Hey,
It was
that's
the teacher
right.
doing this. I don't know.
Hey,
They
hey.
came at me for nothing.
Hey.
And then you find out some more information. Your kid in there acting a goddamn
right.
fool.
Because-
Kids lie.
Hey, we going through that right now. We going through that.
All right then. So what we talking
going through that
about?
right now with something else. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Right.
She just ran away.
See, that's what I'm
Right.
talking about.
But I told my moms, bro, you should have been cut the ship. You should have been cut that off. You should have got her out of there. Cause she don't want nothing. She don't want to be better. Like
you know
can
she's not
see
feeling
that.
disrespected.
You can see that. Man. Next subject. Dog.
What?
Next subject.
Her
dog.
personality is different. You don't know how to talk
Next
to her
subject.
in the right way. That's not feel
Next
disrespected.
subject. Next subject, bro.
All right.
You been disrespectful, Smooth?
Next, bro.
Smooth was disrespectful at one point in school too. I seen him.
I was never disrespectful. Every teacher tell you that.
You ain't disrespect coach the niggas
I ain't never did that. I ain't never
Nigga
did
told
that.
all the coaches something.
I ain't never
And
did
walked
that.
off.
Not great center.
Nah.
Coach, what's the science teachers? I can't think of them. The
Coach
glasses.
Thibodeau.
Nah, I ain't
Hey,
never
why
did
always a Coach Thibodeau on the roster?
I ain't never did that.
But
Fam, it could have been a situation where she was handing out graded papers and no girl was in the back talking, running her mouth. She probably was class clown or something. Always run her mouth, and the teacher said, "That's why you got this 50."
Exactly.
Hey, we done seen that a couple times in school.
All that jaw
And
jacket.
that's didn't happen to me before. Because I know I was talking in the back, and the teacher be like,
I don't agree with that.
That's why you got this 50, because you back there talking.
Hey,
You right.
Right, the whole
I know a
class.
teacher used to do that all the time in
Hey,
history.
and I don't agree with
me were
that.
in the same history class with a big, what's her name? The big white lady. What's her name?
Damn it, what's her name?
She was a softball coach. Big. But she was cool as hell.
But I don't
You
agree
know,
with
if you in the
that.
back talk, if you back talking, run your mouth, she don't call you out. Why you back to talking, run your mouth? You got a 50 on this paper.
I don't agree with
Hey,
embarrassing somebody.
I got you embarrassing yourself by sitting out here. I'm gonna try
I
to send you
don't
into the
agree
real
with
world.
embarrassing anybody to get your point across. There's better ways to get my point across than embarrassing you.
And it's better ways
That's
to
just real.
handle yourself in certain situations. So that's
real.
why
Because if you go to
call
do that-
your parent.
If you go to do that and a motherfucker hit you,
You embarrass yourself.
then they wrong.
You embarrass yourself.
You gonna try to holler. You gonna try to holler like, hey, I ain't did
you
nothing.
embarrassing me when these other teachers come and say, "Why are your kids getting 50 or why this kid getting a
I hear
50?"
you. Trust me, I
like
hear
you're
that
not
part.
teaching, and I'm sitting here teaching, and you sitting back here talking.
I definitely hear that part.
Now you gonna ask me why I kicked you out?
I hear that part. I definitely.
Oh, you
hear
kicking
that.
me out because I'm talking?
But y'all talking like every kid on this planet is a.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying that.
You get what I'm saying?
No,
Smooth,
no,
you always gotta go to the extreme.
no. We ain't saying
Nah,
that.
that's how
Smooth.
y'all talking.
No,
Not
we
saying that,
died.
I'll
Smooth.
tell you
No.
this. We was in school for a long time. I've never seen a kid get roughed up by the security on the campus who did not deserve to be roughed up
That's
by the
a fact.
security on the campus. And I done been in all types of classrooms. I've never seen this, but again, when that happens, it become a point of, and we'll be sitting in the classroom right next to Nick. Bro, chill, just relax. Man, no, fuck that. I don't care nobody. They ain't gonna talk to me. They ain't gonna do this. Da, 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 da. She like, be quiet. Hey, sir, lead the class. Lead the class. I ain't going nowhere. Get me out of here. Da, 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 da. Like, we done seen that. And then she called the police. Police come in there. Hey, sir, get up. Man, I ain't going nowhere. I'm sitting right here. Then when the police jack his ass up and they're, oh, look at how you handling me. Get your ass up and leave the classroom.
I done seen that too.
Come on.
But I also done seen kids that didn't deserve the shit. You get what I'm saying?
I never seen
I done
like
seen
how?
kids where they just
sit down and
like
get jacked
the
up.
teacher just said, hey, you know what?
They didn't deserve the embarrassment.
You know what?
That's just real. They didn't deserve the embarrassment.
I ain't brought the cops in here in a while. You over there.
Nah,
Get out of here.
It ain't like that. But I'm just saying, I have seen kids that didn't deserve the embarrassment, and it's a different way to handle it. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. It's a different way to handle it. Because you already know, as an adult, you already know if you disrespect this person, you wouldn't do that to no adult. You ain't gonna do that to no adult that you feel like gonna put pressure on your ass. So why would you do that to a kid?
In college, the professor gonna kick you out instantly.
That's different. That's
an
totally
adult. Is that not an adult?
Kicking you out the room ain't disrespectful. Hey, bro, get out my class. That's not disrespectful.
We gave you an example.
But disrespecting them, like talking to them a certain way, and you just feel like, oh, they supposed to take that.
So,
and if a kid get up, if somebody disrespect your child, right, to the point they just start crying, no matter what the fuck they said, you get what I'm saying? I would expect my child, if it's really like that, y'all know how I'm living, y'all know how my kid gonna be living. You get what I'm saying? If it's really like that to that point, motherfucker, don't buck down your words because you feel like I'm gonna get on your ass. Don't buck down your words. So I expect you not to do that.
So you saying professors would never tell a 25-year-old that fell asleep in this class and he had to wake him up and say, hey, this is why you fell in this class, because you falling asleep in my shit. That's considered disrespectful, right?
No.
So if she said, this is why you're getting a 50 in this class because you talking in my class, that's disrespectful?
Bro.
I just gave you the same example.
I understand it. I understand what you're saying. But if you walk up on the child, hey, bro, this is why you feel it, and give them that paper, right? That's not disrespectful.
But if they say it in front of everybody?
But if they say it in front of everybody in a vulgar way, because there's different ways to say shit.
Now it's the tone.
It's the tone. When you argue with your girl, the first thing out of her mouth, you ain't got to talk to me like that. When you arguing with somebody, you ain't got to talk to me like that. It's your tone, no matter what you saying.
So it's not the word.
I can say, hey, man, fuck you. Or I can say, hey, man, fuck you. Which one you think somebody gonna take
I'm
offense
gonna take
to?
both. Every man,
I'm talking to really gonna apply that pressure to. They gonna apply, yeah. But I'm saying they gonna apply the pressure to me really on their neck. Then say, hey man, fuck you, man, get out the way. You get what I'm saying? They not gonna apply pressure to that like that. They gonna let that slide. But it's the way that you say it. It's how you say it, bro. That's all I'm saying. And we as adults know that. It ain't no line between that. We know that it's different ways to say the same thing, but you can get different results from the way you say it.
Yes, that's true.
So I'm not gonna embarrass no child. I'm not doing that. I care less if the child fucking up. I'm not gonna embarrass you. I'm gonna bring you outside. Hey, bro, let me holler at you.
I don't want to go outside.
You get what I'm saying? Or, hey, man, stay out the class. Let me holler at you.
I
ain't gonna embarrass you.
I don't want to go outside.
Or if it's really like that, man, let me get. I ain't gonna say nothing. Man, let me just get this boy out of my class or get this girl out of my class.
Yeah, so I'm
not about to embarrass you though.
You didn't want to get up.
You get what I'm saying? Especially with this society we living in.
He didn't want to go outside.
Especially with this society we living in.
What if he don't want to get out?
These kids don't care.
What if he don't want to get out?
What?
Your class.
I'm gonna call the police. I'm done with it now.
Boy, smooth.
I'm done with it. I'm not gonna embarrass you. That part is dead. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to embarrass you, then call the police. We not doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to embarrass you, then goddamn do another thing by calling the police and embarrass you some more. No, we not doing that. I'm going to just get you out the class. Hey, bro, get out of my class. You don't want to get out? All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling the police.
I see what Smooth's saying, but the thing is this, man, is that because we're kind of talking past each other at this point. Smooth is saying that you being petty as an adult coming down rubbing it in the child's face
Yeah,
that they
I'm
are
not doing
underachieving is unnecessary.
Understandable.
And what we saying is sometimes kids react, and that's not even what the teacher did, but they interpret it as that. Like, we've literally been sitting in classrooms and the teacher say, hey, y'all shut up back there. Y'all too loud. Don't tell me to shut up. Whole argument starts just based on that because you felt disrespected by me saying shut up in my classroom. So that's what we saying. We saying that sometimes the disrespect ain't even to that degree to warrant you to buck up and stick your chest out, and now we having an argument and that's taken away from the rest of these kids learning. So both of the things that we saying happens. But it's just in this situation, we don't have enough context to be able to declare, okay, this is what happened in this situation. Because the video started with her getting arrested. So we don't know what the hell happened. Kids are saying things, but again, like I said, if that's my homie and we on camera laws, y'all went too far, man. Oh, hey, man, y'all need to chill. She didn't even do nothing like that. Kids gonna say things like that. So we can't go on that. What we can go on is if it's some more footage of what happened before leading up to that, then that's gonna paint up more of a picture. But I'll just say this. If I had to guess, like I said, all my years of going to school, I've never seen lawmen come in the classroom and get physical with somebody who was not disturbing the class or who did not deserve to get physical or did not deserve to be physically handled like that. That's all I'm saying. But that's neither here nor there. We're going to get into advice column. That was Quick Hits. We appreciate everybody for tapping in. Y'all getting real comfortable with this anonymous shit. I'll tell you that.
We wasn't shit quick about that.
Nah, man, it never is, man. They asked to be anonymous, so we just gonna get right into the question. Hey, y'all, I have 2 questions. They're gonna ask 2 questions asking to be anonymous. That's crazy. I'll try to be brief. 1, what do you consider foreplay? And what are some examples that you actually do in your own relationship? Kenny can answer 2 with an exclamation. Oh, so they have an interest in Kenny.
Who the hell is this?
2.
If I'm answering, I'm gonna say the name.
I need y'all opinion on something I just went through. I have a friend who's pregnant by a man who's married. When she first met him, I told her that man was married and his wife was crazy. He lied to her by saying him and his wife are separated, and my friend decided to believe him. I recently went to a gathering and seen him and his wife there. I told my friend about it, of course. During that time, I found out some information that I felt like my friend definitely needed to know. Don't say on the pod. The guy does.
Niggas about to say it anyway. Let me see.
Oh, my bad. Hold on.
Whoa.
Wow.
All right. I told my friend what I found out, and she decided to confront him about it. Next thing I know, the wife is messaging me on Instagram trying to confront me. And she also confronted the person that told me about it. I asked my friend, why would she go back and not only tell the dude, but name drop as well? I feel betrayed by my friend because she threw me under the bus, and plus, why am I talking to his wife? I ain't smashing him. So my question is, am I in the wrong for even telling her? Okay, so let's attack the first one first. What do you consider foreplay, and what are some examples that you actually do in your own relationship? Kenny, you can answer too.
That's for you relationship dudes.
No, she said, Kenny, you can answer.
I can answer if I want to answer.
She said
she came
you
up
need to
anonymous, so I'm gonna think about it while y'all go ahead and name
But it's
the
on
normal
Wednesday
things:
Live.
kissing, fingering, sucking, throbbing, plubbing, loving, somebody rocking, knocking the boots. Don't give me some good love. Somebody rocking, knocking the boots. All right, we ain't gonna let him get his solo.
He's about to get his bag.
What you waiting on? Some
Start holding the mic close, you know it's coming.
Some massaging, get you some oil, get some massaging, rubbing down. I mean,
take my money. My clothes.
I would play it, but YouTube gonna flag it. They gonna flag the shit out of us. I play that on here.
Yeah, I mean, foreplay is fairly simple.
I don't feel comfortable discussing my personal life.
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable discussing my personal life. We making this personal?
Is it personal?
Making this personal.
Okay,
so hypothetically, if
they
I
be
would do
eating booty. Especially Otis.
You said
eat
what?
that ass. That's your go-to move, eating ass.
Nigga face.
It ain't no go-to.
He said it's top 2, but it's top 2 and it ain't number 2.
It ain't. Yeah, nah. They ain't my go-to. They ain't in my regimen.
My regimen. Yeah, I mean, foreplay, man. You know, foreplay starts in the morning when you.
Oh my goodness!
When you wake up and she's brushing her teeth, and you walk up behind her and place your hand in the small palm of her back, and you know when she's getting dressed, and you walk by and you just brush your hand up against her shoulder.
Here these boys go,
Give
man.
her that kiss on the cheek when she walks out of the door.
Go.
Sending her text messages all throughout the day, telling her how well she's doing on the job, how much you appreciate her, what type of value that she brings to your life.
Some flowers and edible arrangements.
Right, you sending her gifts to the job, things like that. So by the time she gets home,
she died. Fall asleep on her right now.
She gets
I'm gonna give you a massage. Give a massage, fall right asleep.
I know you did,
babe.
You start hitting on the head.
Hell no! I'm 2,000 in. 2,000 in.
I popped this Viagra and it took it off for you. Nah, we up.
We up all night. But yeah, I mean, you know, man, it's just doing little things, bath waters, massages, oils, nice music, setting the vibe. You know, just telling them little how much you appreciate them and what they doing, and you know, giving them that reassurance, as my guy O spoke on in that viral clip.
Fuck that. That ain't no foreplay.
What's foreplay?
Shove it in.
Whoa. Looking deep through her soul when she do it.
Crazy.
Because if she feeling me, she already gonna be wet.
Goddamn me. Goddamn me. Yeah,
Because Keisha, no.
I'm joking, okay? I'm joking.
Because Keisha, I didn't have to do it.
Never a problem, damn it. She get wet thinking about me.
I'm just saying. But second question.
Yeah, everything you said.
Oh, man.
She said, I need y'all opinion on, again, she told her homie that the man was married. Snitched on him when she seen him out at the event. And not a wife.
On him is crazy.
And not a wife on her neck. You understand me? But now her friend is pregnant by him. So she's asking, was she wrong for inserting herself into the situation?
Yep.
Man?
Mind your motherfucking business. She told her the first time. The friend wanted to do what she wanted to do. You ain't got nothing else to say.
Hey.
You did your job.
After you tell your partner the first time, everything after that is grown decisions.
That's a fact.
They were in the loop.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, if you had that prior knowledge before and never told her, that's different.
Yeah.
But you told her before she even went with it.
Yeah.
It happened how it happened. Hey.
So in my opinion, she already know what you didn't want us to say on the pod. She probably already know that. You get what I'm saying? And you probably need to be looking at your partner because she probably do that too.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Now you in a kerfuffle.
So, hey.
Hey, that's the new. I heard that. A kerfuffle. Say that one more time.
I've been waiting to use that.
How you spell that?
I've been waiting to use that.
How you spell
That
that?
nigga been reading all week. That nigga wrote that down. That's in his notes on his phone, man.
I still don't know how to spell it.
How you spell that?
Kerfuffle
I ain't
is
spelling
crazy.
that one.
That's crazy.
But yeah, hey man, I wouldn't have said a word after I'd have told her that first time.
But look,
And I don't want to hear nothing about that relationship either. When you
Nothing.
come to me. Nope. I don't want to hear you crying. Oh, okay, we just going to talk later on.
Matter of fact, I can't even be friends with you for real.
Damn.
I can't even be friends with you.
Because she got pregnant by the married man?
Because you about to be a baby mom's.
Wait.
And you make horrible decisions. And you're going to be wanting to put some of your decision making off on me because we friends.
I see, you know what's crazy? What Smooth saying sound crazy, but I see where you're coming from. Because your decision making, like when we friends, just like us, if we out somewhere, all of our decision making affects each other. Who we invite, you know what I'm saying, to the situation, or, what we do while we there.
I'm not going, dog.
Whatever, all of this.
Y'all tell me if I get a woman pregnant and I become a baby father, y'all got to stop talking.
No, but under what circumstances?
No.
What? You just said
'Cause these are some strenuous
You said she's a baby mom.
No,
by a married man.
By a married man. By a married man.
Oh, y'all saying her situation.
Her situation.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Your baby mom's by a known married man.
I told you.
Yeah, I told you And I know you found out because after I told you, you know how women do. They
And
gonna
you
do
mad
that
at
shit.
me.
And she kept talking to this man, and now you have a baby by him.
Yeah.
You mad at me
I thought
because
you
I
were saying
told
it
you.
ain't about the baby.
Oh, no.
I'm talking the situation. I'm talking the situation. Hey, that friendship should be dead, bro. Because that friendship should be dead. Y'all shouldn't be cool no more. And then that's not your friend anyway, because when it was time to confront the situation, because she the one dealing with the shit.
Yeah, she threw you under the bus.
She threw you
That's
under the bus
crazy.
to soften the blow of this shit, because she ain't have no nuts to handle it herself.
Yeah, that's
and now she got the wife hollering at you like you fucking her husband.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? When it's your friend fucking the husband.
Faith did.
She low key
And got a baby by. You know what I'm saying?
She low key need an ass whooping.
So yeah, that's a fact.
Really.
So that ain't your friend, man. You need to stop dealing with her.
Because again, what that shows me is that regardless of the information in front of you, you're gonna do what's best for you.
Yep.
And we can't have nobody in the game with that type of mindset.
And you gonna bring anybody down with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Once
saying?
you
That's
get
close
caught
to-
doing
once
some
you
shit
get-
that you was in the wrong for.
Yep.
Hey, man, I know Smooth stay on such and such. You know, he the one gave me the ride over there to rob the niggas. You understand me? Kenny, you know, I talked to him 5 minutes when I was on the way, so he accomplished. Y'all didn't go get him too. It's that type of shit. Hold on, man.
Look,
Hold
hey,
on.
if I go down, we all go
No,
down.
we not.
Y'all might want to kick me out now, because if I go down, the whole city coming down.
And you know,
Tanya, Felicia, John, Rashawn, Inez, and Lakeisha. And Nikki
Y'all
and
don't need
the
no brown
ice
that's
cream
gonna be me.
parlor.
Point everybody out.
That's crazy.
Nah, but for real though, like I wouldn't be friends with her no more, bro.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be friends with her no more. It's too much. And it's gonna be another messy situation. It's gonna be more than, because when she had that kid, bro, it's gonna get wicked.
Yeah, it's
out
gonna get ugly. Ooh, it's gonna get ugly.
It's gonna get wicked.
That man still married, dog. What happened? He missed?
Kenny missed his whole mouth.
I bet he did.
I'm not used to putting things in my mouth.
Nah, but yeah, it's gonna get ugly when she had that kid. So yeah, you need to cut that dry, man. That friendship died. The moment you told her and she went and made grown decisions to have a baby with this man.
That's crazy.
You get what I'm saying? To have a baby
Why
with
would
him.
you do that?
You know what I'm saying?
Understand, man.
Like she didn't even have a fling with him. You went and had a baby with him.
Cause making love.
That's crazy.
That's all they wanna do.
Man, yeah.
That's crazy.
That friendship dead.
All right, man. We're gonna keep this thing moving.
Leave you alone.
Why you held it?
Got me feeling.
Got me going crazy.
He ain't make that song for no reason. Hey,
Bro.
Hey, my boy
I
must have
guess
been
I'll
dropping
see you
off
next
grade A.
lifetime.
Bro.
She got her lying to herself about me being married. He dropping off grade A over there. You
Nah, it's about to trickle a lot because now his wife gotta tell his wife what's going on.
She already know.
She already know now,
already
with the
know now.
situation. So now she gotta make decisions on if she gonna take the embarrassment of being with him. You know what I'm saying? Because the family gonna know. The family gonna figure it out and all that type of. Eventually they gonna know. And that's gonna be embarrassing on her and all that type of shit there. Because you had a baby outside the marriage and all this shit. If she chooses to stay with you, she gotta live with the guilt of that. She gotta accept this kid now because hopefully you're gonna be a good father. Hopefully, yeah. It's a lot of shit that's about to come along with them decision makings, bro.
I just don't understand how can you go through with that? Like if I'm like women literally be creating the crazy dynamics that they are in. If you get pregnant by them, it's bad enough that you cheating. Like the man is married and you smashing them consistent. That's bad enough. But you get pregnant by the man and said, "No, I'm having this baby." Why would you do that? Like that makes no sense. It would be abortion as soon,
bro,
as I find out. Because what are we doing? This is a married man with a family.
It's a tactic.
This man is not leaving his wife to come be the daddy and be the damn patriarch of your family. It's not happening.
Even if they do get a divorce, he's not gonna be with her.
Crazy, bro.
But
I don't
think
understand that shit.
If I
That's
have
crazy.
this baby by him, he gonna come to me.
And now the kid has to suffer, and that's my problem with it, bro. But then they'll complain about, oh, this man ain't in my life. He wasn't in this kid's life. Blah, blah, blah. This man was married. Why you have it? It's bad enough. And again, I'm not taking no blame off him. He wild for that. That's crazy. But for you to extend the situation even further by having a kid, mom.
And then on top of that, in the sense, you more in the wrong because your friend came to you before it even got crazy. Hey, bro, you talking to this married man.
But you know what she said? But he didn't tell me that.
Right.
Right. He said they were separated. I mean, come on, man.
So obviously he admitting to being married.
Yes, he did.
He admitting to being married.
They just not officially divorced.
You're right. Come on, man.
The paperwork's in work.
Come on, man.
It's at the lawyer. It's in the mail.
People that's getting
That
real
tactic's been done
divorces.
before.
People that's getting real divorces, not living with their woman, not living with their wife.
Hey, that tactic's been done before.
Yeah, a million times.
A million times.
Sometimes it's true. Sometimes it ain't.
Way more times than not, it ain't. I'm gonna
You know
say
what
that.
I'm saying? When a man tell you he's separated, you should say, "Man, where do you live? Take me there."
You separated
It's
mentally.
over with at that point.
Take me there.
to that great place with one.
If he's still living with his wife, they ain't separated.
We just wait till
Or
the
if he
lease
dance,
ends.
if he dance, say, I can't tell you that, it's dead.
We separated, but we live together for the kids.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, you need to leave that alone.
Just take it to the hotel room. That's
Leave
where I'm
that
staying
alone.
at because we separated. I don't want to get no confusion at the household, so I sleep in this hotel room.
To get some peace.
I played the
of
game
mind.
too well, huh? Look at y'all.
Hey, Kenny, you got experience with this line.
It just rolled off.
You got some experience with
It
this
just
line.
rolled
don't you?
off.
All right, man. We're gonna keep this thing
I
moving.
know a thing or two.
Next one,
Kenny said, I
man.
done lived, I done lived, I done lived.
That's crazy. Next one, man.
I
Mike,
heard that, I heard
Patreon.
that from somebody I know. I ain't gonna put no elbows.
I don't know who. Right off the top of my head, I can't put an elbow on it. But
Damn.
I can't put an elbow on it.
Nigga say he didn't resort to lying.
That is crazy. You say, what up, Krew family? This is Mike. I wanted to get y'all viewpoint on this. So
What's
I
up,
recently
Mike?
spoken to some of my homegirls who knows two women that I've dated, talked to in the past. There's one that I've dated for 10 months, and the other one, well, we didn't even last 2 weeks. The common factor between both women is that both of them admitted to my friends that they're the ones who, quote unquote, messed up. My thing is that they told this to my homegirls, but how come they have never admitted that to me?
Pride.
I feel like the situation could have been salvaged if they would have had that convo with me. I feel like this convo is like beating a dead horse, but fuck it. I'm going to ask anyways. So I have two questions. The first one, how come most women have a hard time accepting accountability when it comes to dating men? Also, do y'all think the struggle for women accepting accountability is one of the major factors that keep a lot of women single or the cause of them keeping a good man? Appreciate y'all and this amazing podcast. Also, whenever y'all do take this podcast on the road, y'all need a DJ to curate the vibes. Hit me up. This is DJ Mike High Life, man. At DJ Mike High Life.
Okay.
Appreciate you, gang.
Appreciate that.
So he says, why do women have such a difficult time accepting accountability when it comes to dating men?
Pride. Pride, that's all that is, man. That's all that is. They ain't want to have that conversation with you. That's too much. That's too heavy for them. So they'll have it with other women or somebody close to you, and hopefully you get the information.
Hopefully you get the information as well.
That's just real. That's the way they do it. So yeah, you hey man, you dodged some bullets there.
Yeah, I agree. I think women are just born and programmed to be entitled, programmed to think that they are never wrong. Even when they're wrong, it's somebody else's fault. Women have that ability to kind of lean on people when things don't go right, and you know people gonna come save them. Men don't have that. So when you don't have that, you got to come face to face with what reality is. Even if it make me look bad or whatever, hey, I should have moved a little bit better, or I should have moved different. Like you constantly criticizing yourself in terms of what you did wrong.
Criticize.
But if you're not, used to people telling you wrong or having to be wrong, then you damn sure not going to admit it in a place of that type of vulnerability. Somebody you love and you might have really ruined a relationship. You damn sure ain't admitting that. It's gonna always be, well, I mean, I was wrong, but if you wouldn't have, or I was wrong, but I mean, you got to understand when it's that type of stuff. It's not, hey, I was wrong. I could have moved different. It's always a but. It's always an and. It's always a but. You know, when you think about it, so that's the reason. And, you know, as long as that we program our women that way, that ain't going to change until they run into a man who ain't trying to hear that shit and got to reprogram them to start taking accountability. And that's when they relationship success is going to increase. But until then, you know, most women not wired that way. So don't come to expect it. That's what I say about that.
It takes a lot of self-work. It takes humbleness, and it takes for you to really be just open to the fact that you don't know everything. And, you know, women have a hard time just apologizing in general. Like, that crushes them to say, I'm sorry.
That's true.
So, you know, but once you do find a good woman like that, you got to hold on to that because that shit is far and few between.
Facts.
But that's all I got to say about that.
All right, Kenny, we're going to come to you with the next question. Do you think the struggle for them to accept accountability hurts them in their relationship. So do men just give them a pass more times than not, so they don't really feel the effects of it too much?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely hurts them. I mean, it doesn't matter what a man does. If you don't know how to take accountability for your own actions, any relationship you get in is going to fail. Because every relationship you get in, you have to learn something from it. There's something in your relationship that you most likely did wrong on both sides. I mean, there could be two wrongs in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think accepting accountability is something that women need to definitely work on in their relationships and go back and view after the relationship is over. Like, hey, what did I do wrong? Not worry about what he did wrong. What did I do wrong? And, try to add on to that before getting into the next relationship. But instead, I think most, move on really quick. Oh, I got this. Well, I got another one in the back seat. Hey, go ahead and fall in love with this time. And I ain't even work on what I was doing wrong in the previous relationship.
Yep.
Right.
So yeah, I don't think that relationship depends on really. I mean, it depends on some other man. But if you don't know how to take accountability for what you was doing wrong in the previous one, I think it'll come up in the next one too. Because most men kind of move the same emotionally wise. How you need to approach them. We ain't that hard to figure out.
I agree with that.
And I think that's like one main complaint that kind of be with men outside of the combativeness. Like, I think that kind of goes in line with that because like sometimes take that L, you lost.
Facts.
It's okay, baby. So when they say they don't want a woman that's combative, that kind of falls in line with that. Like we having a discussion. If you wrong, baby. It's a headache for me always knowing I'm right and you just don't want to just take the L. Like, that is frustrating. So he goes somewhere else, or he checks out, or he goes mess with another woman who's not going to do that. So whenever we say combative, a lot of times, that's part of it. You just not wanting to take accountability for the actions that took place.
The wild part is that we got to beat you down to submission to get you to admit to being wrong. And then when we do that, you start crying, so we wrong for doing that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's no way to win with a woman that's not accountable. And I think, going forward in this generation we in, men ain't going for that no more.
Mm-hmm.
Men are becoming way less tolerant of that than men in the past. Men in the past is just, oh, she a woman, it's all good.
Yep.
Men today, we ain't going. If you ain't accountable, you will be removed from the situation.
Yep.
And we gonna go find a woman who is. So yeah, it definitely hurts them, in my opinion. We're gonna keep this thing moving, man. This next one is from someone who wants to be I can't get, well, Patreon. I gotta get on Patreon. Plus, the reasoning for them wanting to be anonymous makes sense. Because they ended up writing us before, and they was talking about, they asked a question about, is it possible to rebuild trust after both sides had done violated? And if y'all remember, we said, well, both sides violated, fine, that shit over with.
Right.
So they responded. They said, hey, Krew, love the pod. Quick question. Y'all said it wouldn't work, and y'all was right. Sadly, now we have to co-parent. I don't even want to look at him, especially because it's still very fresh. Any advice on how to move on without showing toxic traits to the kids?
Don't be toxic.
Wait.
I guess for the relationship, without, like, how can a relationship not be toxic?
Hold on. They both did wrong, right?
Correct.
But she don't even want to look at him.
Correct.
Apparently his wrong was,
Y'all both did wrong.
No matter what the wrong was.
Y'all both did wrong, and you don't even want to look at him.
Yeah.
And you
sometimes that reality sets in. You know what I'm saying? And now you become disgusted with the situation that you even allowed yourself to be there. So yeah.
But you did wrong too. Exactly. Like, why can't you just say fuck it?
After the other
His
person
wrong
did
might have
wrong
been
first.
worse. It don't matter. You still did wrong too, and you know you did wrong. You know you did wrong. Fuck it. This is my kid right here. I'm gonna be cordial when I see you. I'm not gonna be disgusted when I see you.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna be good.
You need to be disgusted with yourself when you look in the mirror if you know you did wrong too.
Yep.
You got a point.
I mean, you gotta be realistic with this shit,
bro.
Like, fuck it, both of y'all did wrong,
bro.
It's over now. Y'all are done. Y'all separated. How y'all need to do? Y'all got out of that situation. Now go be parents.
It's still some hurt.
But hurt.
It's still some hurt.
One conversation need to be had. Look, hey, I know what we did. You know what I'm saying? We got kids. We can co-parent great. How we gonna do this? You know what I'm saying? And keep it at that.
That
y'all
takes
can
a lot of
still
humility
laugh.
for that convo.
Hey,
right.
But y'all
Right.
both did wrong. So you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Suck that shit up. No matter what it was, suck that shit up because you was wrong too. You get what I'm saying? Wash all that shit down. You know what I'm saying? Have a healthy relationship for the kids. Y'all can still laugh and all that type of shit there. You know what I'm saying? Because your kids gonna need that. Your kids gonna need to, you know what I'm saying, see that co-parenting and y'all still doing this shit. You get what I'm saying? It's just y'all couldn't work together. So wash that shit down, man. Wash that shit down. Have that conversation with that man. And hopefully y'all can push past that shit. Hopefully he's still not being petty. But you don't need to be being petty, man. Showing your kids that and all that type of shit, man.
I'm not saying go back on a date, dude.
Yeah.
This is just, this your son, this is my son. Cool. When I see you, hey, how are you doing? Good. Yeah. Get my kid.
We don't need to keep having no conversation.
When I walk up to you, I'm like, oh.
Right.
The kid can see that. Like, you don't even want to be
Because no matter what, dog, that kid is affected. If you lose your job, your kid is affected. He lose his job, that kid is affected. His health start fading, kid is affected. Yours start fading, the kid is affected. You gotta understand, y'all gotta work together in this shit. You know what I'm saying? And at least show the kid, hey, bro, we couldn't work together, but I can still reach out to him. You know what I'm saying? If I need something, he can still reach out to me if he needs something. But us being together, we not good for each other. And that's how the relationship need to push forward. And that shows your kid, hey, man, you can still be a responsible adult and, you know what I'm saying, handle somebody with respect and all that. Because y'all tired. No matter what's going on, y'all tired forever. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to find some respect and a common ground there. You know what I'm saying? It's something healthy for the kid to see.
I feel like she don't feel like she did anything wrong, to be honest with you. In the situation.
It was a reaction. So, yeah, retaliation.
So
yeah, man. I mean, I think it's gonna take discipline. It ain't no way around it. Like we're not gonna sit there and tell you something that you don't already know. It's gonna take discipline. It's gonna take humility. It's gonna take understanding, sacrifice for the kids. Y'all had kids, and the fact is, when you have kids, it no longer becomes about you and how you feel and what you're going through, and none of that matters. But the only thing that matters is us creating an environment for these kids to turn out the best possible way that they can, and that's gonna take humility. We both violated. It is what it is. We ain't even gotta like each other. We could have an intermediary in terms of dropping the kids off and things of that nature. But when you're around those kids, don't be speaking bad about that man. When you're around those kids, don't be speaking bad about that woman. You know what I'm saying? Let your kids build their own relationship and shape their own mind in regard to that parent. And that's what a lot of people go wrong at, because our relationship failed. Now, every time I reference, your sorry ass daddy, your trifling ass mama. So that is ingrained in the kid. You thinking that they just neutral, but that's ingrained in their head. And now the older they get, it's in their, that trifling ass mama or that ain't shit ass daddy. So when they around you now, they feeling a little weird. You putting the kid in a weird situation because my mama always talk bad about you, and now so that must be true. I trust my mama or whatever, or if my daddy always talk bad about you, that must be true. So now that's affecting their relationship. Y'all cannot do that, man. If y'all don't like each other, y'all want to cuss each other out, y'all call each other when the kids at school or whatever, and y'all had that type of conversation. But don't do that in front of the kids, and that's gonna take humility, man. So that's just that. Prayers to all parties involved, though. Last question of the day. This is from, hold on, let me make sure, man, because y'all be trying to.
I fucked up, but you fucked up worse.
Right. This from Jasmine, Patreon.
That's right.
Shout out to Jasmine, man. She says, hey guys, first and foremost, I'm a huge fan and have been listening every week for over a year now.
Appreciate it, Jazz.
Appreciate you.
Not long enough.
She said, I have a scenario that I would appreciate all four of your opinions on. My boyfriend and I recently got into a situation where a recurring problem came up over something minor. He has said rude and, in my opinion, inappropriate, disrespectful jokes to me since about 6 months into the relationship, and we've been together now 2 years. We love each other deeply and have talked extensively about building a future together. We have talked multiple times about how hurtful his jokes are, and I would appreciate if he stopped or changed his approach. And he always says, quote unquote, I'm just roasting you. Quote unquote, you don't have a sense of humor, or quote unquote, you're just being sensitive. What he says is always different depending on the situation, but a point is always to roast me or be condescending.
Why is she still there?
My family actually overheard him, quote unquote, joking once and immediately got mad and had a huge issue with the way he talked to me.
Why are you still there?
After hearing that, he was embarrassed and stopped with the rude, condescending comments and was much more considerate of how he approached our conversation. We're long distance while he's in dental school. And lately, since he's been back home, he's been that rude asshole that he used to be to me. I finally had enough. And I shut down and I told him I didn't appreciate his jokes and comments because he knows I feel it's him trying to make sneak disses and write it off as a joke, which has been the argument about his behavior for well over a year. He finally says, yes, I mean what I say when I'm joking, because I want you to get my point. To which I replied, it seems like you want to joke at my expense and have just lied and gaslit me this whole time instead of just talking to me. He said he wanted to talk about things, and I said I didn't have the energy, and I'm tired of arguing about it. It's really conflicting to think about because he is a great guy in so many other ways.
Great guy!
In so many other ways, and very emotionally attentive.
Other ways.
Our relationship has always been fun and supportive.
In other ways.
We've always talked about our problems. This time, though, I don't have the mental energy to have a conversation about the fact he's been gaslighting and making me feel bad, unwanted, all in the name of joking around and roasting me. I really feel defeated and tired of the whole situation.
Great
Looking
guy.
forward to hearing y'all's opinions. I'm sorry this message is so long. I really try to condense it down, but I wanted to provide the full picture.
What's the joke? I want to know what the joke is.
Jasmine.
Is he talking about you too big or something? Is he giving you weight jokes? Like what? I didn't know the jokes. It's got to be it's a backstory behind the jokes, right?
The joke is very important.
Yeah.
Bro.
Well, it's not. How the joke is taken is very important.
Well, I mean, if he's
it might be light, but to her it might be soul piercing. So it just depends.
Well, no, but the joke is he said it was he meant what he said about the jokes.
Right.
So obviously he was trying to say whatever he meant in a joking way to get you to try to maybe
because he don't know how to just have a direct conversation with it.
Yeah,
Right.
maybe he's
So
like,
he tried to lighthearted.
Or he said she's not opening the door for him to have a conversation.
You want a Big Mac? You didn't have 4 Big Macs already, Biggie.
How we gonna go straight to weight?
I don't know. I just got to give an example because we don't got no example.
I understand that, but
what other example you
if
want me to
that's
say?
my woman, bro, I am not doing that.
We know that.
But
you don't do that to no woman, bro.
He said, I don't give a damn. I'm getting these jokes off.
You know what I'm saying?
And stop
That's
being
not
sensitive.
the man for you. How many times he got to tell you, I'm not the man for you? How many times he got to tell you that to your face?
Man, wild for doing it in front of family. Though. That's crazy.
The treadmill over there.
In front of your
He
face.
didn't do it in front of
and
them.
you constantly up
They
here
just
trying to
overheard
find, like women, trying to find ways to stay with a nigga. Oh, but he's good in so many other ways.
He got 9 out of the 10 things she need.
But he disrespecting you to your face.
And that one thing can be too much.
To your face.
Like I said, give me the 7.
Yeah, but she got 3 things that you don't like. So you want the 7? Really?
Because she likes me.
He trying to joke his way out the situation, man.
Bro. And they long distance.
Yeah, that's
What, you ain't got no confidence?
That's the thing. Nah, but wait, though, Smooth.
why we go to confidence?
Wait.
Oh, yeah, why we going to confidence?
The relationship started
Man,
with them
fuck
together,
that.
but he in dentist school, and so he had to
He
leave.
gone. And when he came back, he got right back on your ass with the joke.
He had to set the tone.
That's him. That's who he is.
Bro,
With the same
He
jokes.
likes to joke.
get out of here, bro.
The same jokes. Is it
Women
the same
so-
joke?
Oh.
It's a different joke.
He might be creative. He might have came with
How
something
many
new.
ways? He might have came with something new.
He been working on his material while he was gone.
It's about the same
He
thing.
been working on his
but
house
it's a
stand
different
up.
joke.
Why he been gone?
It's on the same subject.
Bro,
Probably so.
So if it's about looks, it's about a looks. If it's about weight, then it's about a weight.
He was
If it's
joking.
about
Hair.
her hair, it's about her hair, right?
dog. How many ways do a man say, I don't want you.
I don't respect you.
I don't
Or-
respect you enough. I don't. You know
What if she
I'm saying?
wearing too much makeup?
I don't care,
And
bro.
he said, girl, sometimes he's like Homie the Clown.
I don't. Hey,
In front of her family.
in front of her family all the time.
He got to catch hands if you do that in front of me. I'm sorry. I don't care what y'all relationship is. Don't play with my sister.
What? Well, he's saying, hey, girl, you didn't brush your teeth 3 times, but it smelled like you ain't never done it.
Bro.
3 years.
Honestly,
That's crazy.
Like a hot fart.
That's
What?
crazy, bro. All I'm saying is, how many ways do he got to tell you, I will never respect you?
I don't know, man.
yeah.
And this shit been going on for years.
Yeah.
It was for 6
For
months. It was for
years.
6 months, then he stopped.
No.
And then he left.
I think the first 6 months they was good,
Yeah.
and then he started joking on her at that point, and then it got
so,
crazy.
So she
ever
gave her away
since.
after 6 months.
Man.
I'm just messing with
All I'm saying is, Jazz, bro, how many ways do he got to tell you, I will never respect you?
I need to know what the jokes are.
I can care less what the jokes is.
I ain't know what the jokes
If I'm joking with my woman, bro, and she say, "Hey, I don't fuck with that," like she tell me for real, "Hey, I don't fuck with that,"
That's the
I
thing.
will never say that again.
That's the thing.
I won't say it like that. You get what I'm saying? I will try to have a conversation, like especially when he just said, "Hey, I'm dead ass serious with the jokes."
Yeah, no, that's
So
great.
obviously you want to have
Okay.
he a child. He a child.
Okay, but how do you have this conversation? Okay, so obviously jokes, that's not working. But how do you have this conversation?
Trying to be light on the incident.
If he said that she
you grown talk.
but she hasn't presented the opportunity. She said she don't open the door for him to have the conversation.
Right. That's what he said.
So how do you navigate that if you can't joke about it and I can't have a direct conversation?
She's super defensive. She's super defensive about whatever the insecurity is,
and he knew that.
Yeah. And he played on it.
Still stayed into the relationship. So you got a point. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the joke you tell. It's about how the person responds to it. If they feel offended, you could have had no malice in your heart when you said it.
That's very true.
But if she take it bad and this is my woman, then I'm not gonna say it no more. So I agree.
But this is your woman, then, and she's not taking your jokes lightly, and she's not gonna open up to you having open the door. Wait, let me finish. She's not opening up to the conversation you're having. How can you? This is the woman you love. It's just this one thing that she will not try to adjust to. Right?
I'm gone.
Right?
But how do you navigate that? Though?
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, it's been good.
Just leave.
Yeah, because it's not about the fact that she's so defensive, but it's the fact that she's using that as a crutch for me not to express serious things that I would like her to fix. Again, who knows what he may be joking about. Mm-hmm. But if I can't even come to you and say, baby, let's have a serious conversation. I feel like you're doing this. I feel like this needs to improve. Mm-hmm. If I can't have that with you, how can the relationship improve? You are prohibiting us from progressing, and I can't be a part of it.
Because outside of those serious conversations, they having a good time.
Right.
She don't have no complaints about them.
Don't everybody? Outside of the serious conversation, it's all a good time until it's time to sit down and tell you what your ass ain't doing.
So who's at fault, her or him?
Him, because he knew how she was and he stayed there. And
she's at fault for not giving the space.
He tried other methods, joking. It failed horribly, and he still stayed there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So she's at fault for not giving the space. He's at fault for staying there. You know what I'm saying?
And continuing the jokes.
Correct. And continuing the jokes.
After he stopped. So he stopped and things was good. And then he went to dental school, came back.
Things were good on her side.
On her side. He went to dental school.
He went to dental school like, okay, maybe when I stop, she going to, because I love this girl. This is a woman I might see a future with. So when I come back from dental school, you still big as hell. I thought I said, get your ass to the gym.
You told me you were changing your diet.
You told me you were changing your diet.
Hey, that's all.
Now you want to give me, okay, cool. Let's end it now.
And then she still won't give him the space to talk and all that. Yeah, baby. You got some working to do on yourself.
I want to hear the jokes.
Every relationship you're going to be in going to be like that. You're going to be super defensive.
Or she can find her a man who's willing to give the information with kid gloves. Look here, man. That has been another episode of the Krew Season Podcast. We appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. Salute to the Patreon. Salute to the Crusader Nation, man. We turning up out here, shaking the social medias up. Providing that real talk, man, that y'all know and love.
YouTube on fire.
It is, man. Instagram
Facebook is too.
No,
it's clamming.
It ain't on fire enough. Run it up.
Run it up.
You're right. Run that shit up.
It's a fact, man.
Pass it to your people, your friends, your family, your coworkers, all that.
Your babies, your infants.
Pass it to them.
Your newborns.
College kids, pass it to them. They need that game.
Your trimester, your sperm.
No, not my sperm.
$100 you call it, man.
$100 you call it, baby.
That is insane. But
whatever you want.
But it's on discount right now. It's crazy. But yeah, man, I think that's all. Like I said, man, we appreciate y'all tapping in and supporting us the way y'all do, man. This thing is going up. We got more things that's coming down the pipe. So on that note, man, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. It's a new record from Mario. Finally done decided to, tap into his recent boost from the verses, man, and drop a record. It's hard too. It's a record called Like Her Too by Mario, man. We are out of here.
Crewseason.com with the merch, baby.
Oh yeah, that's a fact, man. We need to start shooting our own. We need to start shooting our own commercials, man.
Let's do it.
Crewseason.com, man, for these hoodies y'all see. The
Make
tease
Kenny
is out.
I'm gonna be the one in the crop top.
No, you go flip. Oh, well, we
baby
know.
Oil down.
We know. Crop top and the shorts.
You can say baby oil down.
Baby oil down. No shorts.
Free ball with a crop top is crazy. That's crazy.
Kenny sleep with the hoodie. Just
oh my God! Look here, man.
No socks.
That shit would not be on our website. Ever. But yeah, man, y'all heard it, man. On that note, we out of here, man. We appreciate y'all. It's a record from Mario called Like Her Too. We gone.
she was just there for the season.